Hello, ladies. I'm gonna preemptively say that. I'm also gonna turn down the Sims 2 soundtrack just a little. Just a little, because I want it to be background music, and I don't know at this point what categorizes as background. Hi, Chai. Hello. Hello, ladies, and also Chai. Today, Chai, I will give you an honorary hello. But just before any more people show up, I'm gonna quickly get rid of that rug, because that rug is embarrassing. It was a bad rug. I don't know who let me put it there, but they shouldn't have, and it's their fault, not mine. Their fault, not mine. Their fault, not mine. So we'll just put this one here instead, which is so much better. Because everyone has a rug underneath their sink. That just makes sense. This is the first time I've been the only one at the start, and how does it feel? Dude, how does it feel? It's an honor, really, and you should treat it as such. Take it very seriously, because that's what it is. It's very serious. A private stream, a VIP after all. Yeah, it's like Twitch. I think you can do sub-only streams, like streams that can only be seen by subs. What if I just do a Chai-only stream? A stream that only Chais can see. I'm proud of myself though. The fact that I built all of this last stream and then the game crashed and I had to rebuild it on my own terms in my own free time. Pretty powerful of me. The only thing I didn't do is I had like this neat little trick where you take these benches, these ones like right here, you take them and you like basically you raise them up, and I made it look like there was like logs supporting the roof of the cabin. It looked really cool. But when I tried to do it in my own free time, it went really badly and I couldn't remember how to do it, so I just gave up. Whoa, okay, hang on. Get Jeff to implement Chai-only stream. I've talked to Jeffy about it and he's on his way. He's on his way over to recode Twitch so that we can have Chai-only streams. Hello, ladies. Hello, Trash. Every streamer will get the option, they'll be confused. People will try it out, Chai. There'll be so many streams available for just you. It'll be amazing. I bet you can't wait. I bet the excitement is unreal. Oh, you might want to remove the chat. Oh yeah, it's covered by the thingy thing in it. It's mainly because I forget when I've got a Sims stream that it needs to be legible. What if we like pop it over here? How's that? It's a bit of a weird place. I feel like people don't put their chat on screen for Sims, but no, let's not go too far. Let's not be too crazy. Let's just put it there. There we go. There we go, gaming. It didn't come up saying you were live. It just said you had a minute-long broadcast that had ended. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, that was terrifying. Okay. Okay, I'll elaborate what just happened. So there's a big bin bag on the right of me, full of smaller, sexier bin bags because I don't want to go outside and put them in the big bin because I'm cold. Although I should because tomorrow's a bin day. Someone remind me to do that after the stream. But it just like collapsed in on itself, and all I heard was like this loud, staticky whooshing coming to my right, and I'm having a heart attack. Holy fuck, that was terrifying. I can't even be excited that people are in chat because of how much fear I'm feeling from a fucking plastic bag. Anyway, I missed a bunch of chat. Yeah, Twitch has been having weird issues with me. I say has been having, it's happened twice, where it hasn't really acknowledged that I'm here. Griffin, hello. Melamo, hello, Griffins. This is a Griffin Chai. Stop moving, bag. I'm fucking terrified. I'm moving this fucking bag. Jesus Christ. Just because I filled you with a ton of things and I haven't taken you out and putting you in the real bin, I've just left you here languishing in my filth, doesn't mean I deserve this. I do, but doesn't mean it. Also, yeah, the cabin. I built cabin. Isn't it cute? Like I was just saying to Chai only, that I couldn't manage to find a way to like raise these up and have them look as good as they did the first time, so I kind of just gave up. Trash is doing good. You've been doing uni work all day. We just had pizza. Oh, that sounds good, Trash. That sounds really good. I would delete my Sims game for some pizza right now. I would delete this whole file. Yeah, I get you with uni work. I had my first lab practical today, which involved putting snake venom into little tubes and shaking them around. And I did that for 3 hours and then I left. It was wild. 2 hellos is too many. Nah, just the right amount in some people's opinions, including mine. You'll gladly take 2 hellos. I mean, you've got so many hellos at this point, Griffin. You've got 2 from Chai alone. Then at least 1 from me. Oh yeah, and the additional exclamation mark. Maybe we should just keep increasing, but we can call it a Griffin number. So instead of exclamation points, they're Griffin numbers, and you have increasing Griffin numbers. And depending on how excited you are, you're higher up the Griffin number scale. So when you're really excited, you're like 4 Griffins, like 4 Griffin numbers, and then you have 4 exclamation marks. Anyway, I'm a scientist, so... Domino's cookie, pretty good, I gotta say. There's been, the faint idea of eating a cookie has been in my head all day. And you know what? It was so that you could have it, Trash. It was for you. It was so that you could have a cookie. Right, I just googled log cabin bedroom, which is what happened last time and it killed the stream. Oh, but speaking of things I did last time. So last time I didn't make a bathroom. When I had access to it and I was rebuilding the whole thing, I just made a fucking bathroom and it's pretty empty right now. But you know what? I think she's a cute base. I think there's somewhere to go from. Also, I just tried this out. I don't know if it's brilliant, but I've tried out putting like tile in the kitchen. It doesn't, I kind of like it, but I'm not sure. So if even a single person says, hey, Mello, tile look bad, I'm probably gonna cry and get rid of it, which I could be deserved. Also, I changed the rug in here, so it's slightly less chaotic. It's kind of just brown and nice now. I also did this weird thing with the walls to like break up the log cabin-y vibes. I just put in like columns and stone, and I did it on both fireplaces, so it's a bit of a weird house. But you know, aren't we all on the inside a bit of a weird house? We are all our weird furniture. Trash's first lab is Monday, analysing gunshot residue, but you're nervous about physically going into uni? Yeah, I mean, being nervous about physically going into uni, I get that. It's kind of scary. It's a scary time. I think just try and hold on to that excitement of like analysing gunshot residue, because that's sick, Trash. That's going to be so fun. What's that wooden thing you put in the hole in your wall between rooms called? What's it called? Is it a door griffin? Is it a griffin door griffin? A door? Adora? She-Ra? This is beautiful. Are you assigning people numbers again? Is this the point system from March? Hey, the point system from March, Trash, that was a dark time. That was the dark timeline. I'm lying, actually. That was the good timeline. Everything that has come after has been the dark time. See, the reason this looks so weird to me is because it just means there's more tile in this living room than there is living room. Like, it almost makes me feel tempted to fucking do this and then move my funky little wall. Like, let's put the bin somewhere else. That would be bad. Move my funky little wall back a notch. But if we do that, then suddenly you can't get into this room. Suddenly this room is just impossible to get into, which is a shame because it looks kind of cute. So, I will not be doing that. I actually, you know, I miss the point system. It was a really good way for me to remember who was doing well and who wasn't, and who should be punished for their heinous crimes and who shouldn't. And nowadays, I just don't know. I just don't know who to punish for their crimes or not. Ooh, okay, picture. I've just found a picture, and the picture is, how do you say, a vibe? So let's try and capture the vibe. So the picture I just saw, we're gonna do it for the big room that for some reason connects off the kitchen. So it was kind of blue. Ooh, it was blue and wood everywhere, and I know exactly what bed I'm gonna use and everything, so I'm just gonna place it down. It's the big fancy one that comes from Seasons, and we're gonna get it in like a nice color. Isn't that so log cabin? Isn't that like so log cabin? I've never seen anything more log cabin in my life, and I'm an expert. I am an expert. I keep closing the game to look at chat better. I never do this. It'll make sense from a ground level because the wall is like a separate room. It would make sense. I don't like it here. I don't like this build anymore. Changed my mind. Hello, Bright. You catch you up on work today? I feel like that's the general mood of this here Wednesday. The general mood of this here Wednesday is let's all catch up on work. And I think we all deserve it. Because I think there's a value to not doing work and just chilling. But sometimes you gotta do work, and it breaks my heart too, but that's just the fact. And today's the day that we're all doing it. I only say that because I did work today too. Only like an hour lecture. I took notes on 1 hour lectures. It was a pathetic amount of work, frankly. But I'm proud of me, and you should be too. I will not be taking any criticism. And then, what kind of is there like a little wooden little table? Like a little one that looks like a log? Like a little wooden log table? And if there is, how do I obtain it? How do I obtain the little wooden log table? Ooh, what about this in like a, cute, vibing. These are the vibes. I keep finding them so easily. You got a K-pop emote? Which one? Wait, which one? K-pop fan? Oh, I get it, because it's like K-pop fandom, but it's the kind that blows air at your face. That's amazing. What is a K-pop emote? Wait, is there a limited, like a limited time only K-pop emote thing happening right now? Griffin, how did I miss out on this? How do you get these K-pop emotes? For the gunshot residue, you get to use a scanning electron microscope. We have to write your coursework. See, this whole practical trash sounds very much like, here's a cool thing I get to do, but I also have to do this. But here's another cool thing I have to do, but I also have to do this. And I'm sorry, that sucks. But using an electron scanning microscope, like a scanning electron microscope, oops, that's my dream. Those things look so cool. Those things look fun as heck, and I'm kind of jealous. Only a little bit jealous, but no, I'm very jealous. I'm very angry that you get this. I will proceed to be mad. Okay, I've changed my mind about the bed already. I think actually I want a bed with like a frame that goes far back, and also maybe in this color, because then we get some matching wood tones. Isn't that? Oh, it looks bad. Oh, it looks awful. It might help actually if I brought even like a single light into this room so we can see. Oh, there we go. Now everything's starting to make sense. To quote Paramore, things are looking up. Oh, finally. There we go. And then we can maybe get this in just like some like pale colours. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going. I don't know where I'm doing with this. And I'm missing so much in chat already. Today's a day. My vibe today in general is to make my space, my mind as aggressively comfy and cozy. Would it help with your work if you shot me? Those two sentences feel very aggressively different. I feel like I want to be comfy and cozy. Well, I guess you did put in aggressively. No, you know what? I changed my mind. There's something very aggressively cozy about offering to let someone shoot you. You had a 3-hour 9 a.m. and then you were reading legal policy on handling and storage of human remains. I got a headache. Yeah, that would give anyone a headache. 3 hours of anything would give everyone a headache. And then following that up by legal policy? Ugh, all my homies hate legal policy. This post was brought to you by the illegal policy gang. I'm like, don't worry Goose, I was also like 3 minutes late to my stream. It just keeps happening. I can't even help that. It's until Halloween, not sure how you get them. Maybe it's random. I'd like a K-pop emote. I want to be one of the cool kids with my K-pop emotes. I'm going to see if I do have one. I'm just going to search K-pop. Nope, nothing. Well, that was embarrassing. Look what you did, Griffin. Now I'm sad. Now I'm just sad. Finally got JJ the singer dog on your island after a week. You did it, Goose! You hunted for JJ the singer dog, and I'm very happy for you. Are you building up an Animal Crossing island based on like the cute ones that you like? Because I agree with that. I agree with that as a methodology. I think that's worthwhile. Ugh, the bad chair, honestly. Honestly, bad chair, scum gang. I hate this chair. All my homies hate this chair. I don't know why I'm desperately trying to fit like a seating area into this tiny ass bedroom, but apparently that is what I've decided is my will. Ooh, what if I had an ottoman? I think that there are ottomans. Yeah, there are. Look at them. Look at them go. Look at those funky little ottomans just hanging out. Oh, we can even get a... I mean, this is very log cabin to have a physical log in your room, I guess. I guess no one's stopping you. Okay, this, or maybe this. The vibe, or maybe this. We'll see. We'll pick one. One is getting picked. Comfy bed with furs is what you see. I agree. That's log cabin-y. Let me see if there's any fur beds. Let me see if there's any furry supportive beds in The Sims 4. Yeah, because you're right. This bed specifically is not a vibe. Like, I like the wood tones, but there's too much blue and green. Like, too much is going on. I need it to calm down, reevaluate its conception, and just chill out a little bit. Like, chill the fuck out. I don't think we have any beds that, like, look comfy. Very much like everything in The Sims, nothing looks, like, nice. The closest you get to furs is this because of the layered blankets. And people use this all the time, and I'm not against it. I'm not against it, you know? I see why. It has its value. And if we go with brown, then we're kind of tying in some wood tones, you know, which is the thing I love most in this world. The only thing that I support. And that's kind of cute. Wait. If we can get another wood tone. There we go. Maybe. We can see. Oh, I'm missing so much in chat today. Let me actually try and run through all of it because I want to see everything. Chai said I got a zig when people think I'm gonna zag, throw people off. Who is he, a mystery man? But see, that's the thing though, Chai. The second you start doing that, surely zigging when people expect zagging is actually the expected outcome. So then doing the expected thing is to zag, but zagging is the outcome they expected. And then you're just stuck in a paradox, Chai. You want to be stuck in a paradox? Rethink your priorities, my friend. Legal policy was interesting, but it's a lot, and I have an exam due on Friday. Oh my god, Trash, that's a lot on you right now, but I'm sure you're doing great. The fact that you find the legal policy interesting, I think bodes very well, because I think for a lot of people, myself included, it would blow my mind and I would not be able to cope with it. You'll be fine. It'll be fresh in your head, you'll be interested, and you'll ace the exam. You got this. Ball pit room, 100%, Griffin. In fact, you see the outhouse back here? I did put a toilet in it. I kind of half-heartedly made an outhouse, but it doesn't look very friendly. But maybe we can just make it a ball pit room. We can just shove one in here. I'll have to size it down so it fits. But there we go. Isn't that nice and cozy? In fact, actually, that's lovely, isn't it? You know, like going to the bathroom is normally such a boring activity. But with this fancy little room, this little piss cupboard, you can go play in some ball pits for a little while and then go to the toilet. And yes, there isn't a sink, but I'm working on that. Doesn't that sound good to you? Doesn't that sound really nice and good and cozy? I'm right? Wow, Mello, you're so correct, you say? I can tell you're saying it because I can hear you. Anyway, I miss so much more. This is killing me. Goose has 2 ugly towns, 2 meh towns, and 4 cute ones. Okay, you've got a cute majority, I'd say, because I'd say the 2 middle ground villages barely count, and 1 cute farmer village. Bedroom should have red as its main color. Ooh, okay. Wait, that is a good idea. I'm gonna work on that. I will remember to work on that by highlighting. Oh, what if we did that? The thing is, I hate the wood tones of this bed. It always comes back to that and I hate it. Okay, what if we do this? And we just change this so it's a little bit more orange, like maybe like that. And then we get rid of that. And then this is the room. Done. Gaming. If I make my flat furniture listen Sims 4, will you decorate it for me so I can steal your decor skills IRL? 100% Chai. As long as you can purchase a bunch of furniture that's identical to what you can get in The Sims. So basically just go to IKEA or like vintage furniture stores. As long as you can do that, then that's fine. I wanted a birthday emote, but this is the closest one. Holiday cookie is a good emote. And by good, I mean it scares me to look at. There's something very unnerving about a little cookie creature with eyes that glow like that. Also, hello Yif. We yiffin' tonight, boys. You're doing UML and I'm straight up not having a fun time. It's not hard, but it's not fun either. That's an awful middle ground, Bright. The middle ground where it's like, this isn't hard, but also I'm bored out of my mind. This hamster is looking awfully like a muffin. Like, that's just not fun. But we're pushing through it. That's the mood of today. We push through the boring stuff and the interesting stuff and the hard stuff and the easy stuff. Trash said, what if someone pisses in the ball pit? You just gotta trust that nobody's gonna piss in the ball pit. Nobody's gonna do it because, well, that's why there's a toilet in here, Trash. So that people don't piss in the ball pit, so that they piss in the toilet instead. And you know what? I'm feeling kind. I'm even gonna give them a little sink. Just this one, sort of attached to the wall. I don't know how usable it is, but it looks usable to me. This is a fine bathroom if I've ever seen one, and I've seen one. I've done it. I've seen them. This, it's hard to get wood turns. I hate it here. You have 2 exams due next Friday. Trash, I feel like you have exams all the time. Meanwhile, I'm just floating along. I'm not even doing a real degree. Let's face it, like occasionally I have silly little tasks to do, but none of them actually go anywhere. It's great. I'd say we should swap, but I don't know. I feel like exams every couple of weeks or so would actually work well for me. I think it's a good way to go about learning because it forces you to kind of like comprehend it as you go, whereas I don't comprehend, and then 6 weeks later I have to do an assessment and I don't understand. I mean, I would have that toilet in your house. It's a good toilet. It's a shiny one. It's a nice size. Place a small furry creature into the house? No, you're right. You're right, and we should say it, right. Let's look in like kids' toys. Ooh, okay, I know you said a small furry creature, but give me a second. Can I interest you in a big dino? Can I interest you in a big dino? Or maybe if you're not interested in that, maybe Uni? No, nobody likes Uni, get rid of that. What about Drago? What if they were roommates? What if this house is for them? Do it for them, that's all I'm saying. Ooh, I'm gonna save. Ugh. 220 for you? 220? It's 820 for me. I'm already like empty. I'm devoid. I'm full of void. You need to go villager hunting. Wish me luck. You got this, Goose. You're gonna get them in the first 10 islands. Woo! Why is this house giving me Abraham James vibes? Funny that you mentioned that, considering I just looked at like my most recent notification wall posts, and a bunch of them are just from when we were last playing with Todd and Abraham James, and I forgot that I gave him this little suit, his little gnome costume. Oh, this was so I could take thumbnail pictures as well. I made a sim called Paisley, and I just like shoved her in there with Todd and Abraham, and I made them take photos together. That was a wild run. That was a good time. I would not want to use that bathroom. You wouldn't? Would you want to use the ball pit then? Would you maybe want to just splash around in some balls? The room okay, that was a bad sentence. Okay. Pretend I didn't say that. Move on. Anyway, I do it for them. That's all I'm saying. I do have exams all the time as well. Coursework starting next week. At least your coursework starts like a little bit further into the time, you know? That's pretty good. That's a good way to space it out. They're sort of doing it the opposite way round for me. Like all of my coursework started in term 1, week 1 even, and it just kept going. And there's more and more every single day, and I'm not doing any of it. So right now, I currently have a group video project that is due in November. I have a cancer drug research project that is due in December. I have a epigenetics essay that is due in December. I have, oh, and I have to learn how to code in R at some point so that I can code in R at some point. And I'm not doing any of it because there's just too much. You know when there's too much, so you just don't? You're like, oh, that's too much. How about we slow the fuck down, buddy? How about we chill the fuck out, buddy? And then you just don't do it. That's what I'm doing right now. I missed a bunch of chat again. The weekly exam's kind of working. You had to do one on anatomy and all the bones and skeleton. You feel very confident. Yeah, see, like it refreshes your knowledge because you're being assessed on stuff directly as you learn it. So you don't have time to like put it to the back of your mental closet and never look at it again. Like it has to be fresh in your mind. I think it's a good way to test. It's annoying, especially as you're learning something, but I think it's useful. Are there natural disasters in Smims? Not yet. I'm sure there's a mod. I mean, saying that, I think you can get struck by lightning, but that's pretty much the extent of it. Like, that's pretty much it. You can get struck by lightning, but I think it's rare. Oh, there is, I suppose, I mean, would you define this as a natural disaster? You can get abducted by aliens, and if you're a male sim, you can become pregnant from that abduction, and you can give birth to an alien child. That's a natural disaster, right? There's something very natural about that disaster, methinks. I just want a little ottoman as a treat. Just a little one. Oh, you know what, actually? You know what, child? Okay. Big boobs. Oh, shit. Have I just got any... Would this work? No, that's not comfy enough. Democrats. Is the drop-off box that I'm going to get my bells the next day or the miles? Ooh. I have no idea. I don't actually know, Goose. Do you mind rephrasing that? I'm not 100% sure I understand what you're asking. If you don't mind rephrasing that in some way, I'm not sure if it's possible to. If I'm just being incredibly small-brained. I'm being small-brained right now. I'm like, what's a good sitting down chair? This looks like a pretty good sitting down chair. It's a little fancy, but you know, if we can get that in red, or just anything with a wood tone that matches whatever the fuck this shade is. You know what this looks like? This looks like just biscuits. This looks like cookies. Where's my cookie wood? I'm so angry. Please, Smims 4, just give me cookies. Food. Nom noms, help. This is terrible. What if they just have this chair? That makes sense, right? Like, this is a perfectly natural chair to have in a wooden cabin, right? I agree. I'm right, and I should keep saying it. I agree. The ball pit probably has about the same amount of piss in it than a regular ball pit. Exactly. At least, like, you know, imagine you're a toddler and you're playing in the ball pit and you need to go to the toilet. You're just gonna piss in the pit. That's what you're gonna do. Now imagine you're a toddler and you're playing in the ball pit and you need to go to the toilet. And there's one literally right in front of you. What are you gonna do? You're gonna use the actual toilet. So I'm willing to bet that there is less piss in this ball pit than a normal ball pit. Mathematically less piss. And I could prove it to you with statistics, but I'm going to choose not to, because I think that would crush your spirit too much. Hello? Wait, that was a... Griffin, thank you for the hose. The noise confused me. I think I assumed I knew what it was, and as it turned out, I was incorrect. That's on me. I fucked up. Speaking of fuck up, what if I actually switch this around again? Because I actually think that having these chairs in this corner might be quite nice. Yeah? 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 Or do you get paid in bells or miles? If you mean the drop-off box, if you mean like the recycling in the town hall building, that isn't drop-off, that is recycling. So if you put something in there, you won't get anything for it. Actually, you can't you? Okay, ignore me, hang on. The drop-off box for the shop, you get paid in bells. Paid in bells, Goose, 100%. That's just occurred to me. You only get miles for stuff that you get through the machine. The machine in the building. The one which doth tell the time. God, words. Where are they? Who has them? Do you have them? Give them to me. Did someone say code? Right, if you can teach me how to code in like R, which is the statistics coding language, ooh, spooky. If you can teach me how to code in R, I swear to God, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do, but it'll probably be crime related. I'll be so happy I will commit a federal crime. I don't even know how to commit a federal crime. I genuinely don't know. I don't know what federal means. Never had one in my life. Federal? I hardly know her. And we can just squish these around a little bit. And then isn't this like a lovely little reading nook? Maybe we could get like a little corner shelf even. Like a little corner shelf. If I say little, then it'll be cute and reasonable and not disgusting and bad. So, okay, Smims 4, give me something cute. Gimme. Wait, where is it? Shit, I never remember where the corner things are. It's probably here. I'm just being mellow blind. It's not a bookshelf. Is it a decoration? No. No. Why would it be a statue? It's just like a little corner bookshelf thing. No, I refuse. This is illogical. This is illegal. You have violated the law. The vibes are immediately improved. It's just a better room. I fixed it. I'll teach you to code in something better. Haskell? What is Haskell? Sounds like a bit of a hassle to me. Clap. Clap for me right now. I swear to God. What is feed? Yeah, basically, months and months ago, there was a stream where someone managed to trigger a command without triggering a command. So just very randomly, without prompting, a command just popped up, and it was seen in chat. And the joke was like, oh, there's a ghost that lives in Twitch chat and just randomly triggers commands, like, ooh, spooky. And then I made a feed command that like. No, wait, I made the feed command. The feed command got randomly triggered. We joked that there was a ghost that was trying to be fed. And then the joke just like spiraled ridiculously for months. That there was a Twitch chat ghost that haunted us, and if we didn't feed it with feeds, then it would grow angry. Which is why there's also a starve command, where you can choose to starve the ghost if you so wish. And I don't know anymore. Little bits of the origins of it are kind of seen in one of my only Minecraft highlights video on my YouTube channel, but it's barely comprehensible. Yeah, feed came first, and then we had starve, and then there was just a constant battle of people trying to starve the ghost and people trying to feed it, and it really was a beautiful time. Where is this goddamn table thing? I think it's a surface. Is it an accent? No. Is it a no. Where is it? I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Oh, this is this thing though. I'm always looking for this and I can never find it. Me with anything in The Sims. I don't know if anyone else knows. Help me. It's like a little corner. It's maybe a decoration. It should be a lot easier to find than this. I don't know why I'm struggling so damn hard. We're nearly at 200 feed too, which is wild. Yeah, we sort of use feed now when like a host or a follow happens. It's sort of just a way of showing our excitement and jubilance. We feed the ghost. The ghost has earned it. I'm fixating so hard on this one object, but I swear, I want it. I want it really badly. I want my little corner, my corner bookshelf. What if we just put a tent in here? Cabin vibes. Ooh, cabin vibes. Anyway. What is this? Wait, what is this? Who are you? Why is it called living is like small dirigibles? What the Oh, we're keeping you. We're keeping you, sir. I don't know how, but we're keeping you. You're being incorporated into this build, whether the people like it or not. Give me a second, I missed a bunch in Twitch chat again. Starve, suffer. This is a battle once more. You shouldn't starve the ghost. If you starve the ghost, you don't know what will happen. We really don't know. Namri has a K-pop emote too. I'm so pissed. Namri and Griffin. Meanwhile, the rest of us are here with our boring normal emotes. With my whack-ass rent-a-dad. Very embarrassing. Oh, Namri's at 16% groovy. Oh, that's tragic. I'm sad. You give me music? Right, this is the Wallace and Gromit theme song. Thank you for the link to the Wallace and Gromit theme song, Brian. I have to say, I don't know why. I'm convinced that if I listen to the Wallace and Gromit theme song, I will probably I don't know, I feel like it'll trigger some sort of memory, some sort of deep, I found it, some sort of deep tragic memory that I won't be able to recover from, you know? Like I feel like there's something waiting in my brain related to that, and I don't want it out. I don't want this demon within me to be released. The demon, of course, being the result of the Wallace and Gromit theme song. Isn't that cute? Don't you want to just sit here and just hang out? Maybe we'll even get just like a little thing. Just, you know, a little thing. Anyone else want a little thing? Because I sure do. I know that I do. I think it's in comfort. Maybe it's a little chair? You just get a pillow? That's so gross. I hate this game. Terrible game. Bad game. Holy hell banger. Is that in reference to the wallet? Yeah. A penguin related nightmare? Oh, probably, Griffin. I do remember that special scaring me a lot as a child. I think it did perplex me and terrify me. Say special, it was probably just part of the show, wasn't it? I just remember being really freaked out by that fucking penguin. I think it was the first time I learned as a child that creatures that look soft and sweet can lie to you and break your heart. And it destroyed me, tore me up inside. Never been the same. Can't say that I've changed since then. Anyway, yeah, TLDR, Wallace and Gromit broke my impressionable heart and I can never recover. Why is your thingy back? Stop backfiring your car, dumbasses. Learn to drive. Absolute idiots. Ooh, we have to decide on a rug for this room now. Oh, what if we, Oh, is that too weird? That's too weird because it's so long. This is a rug just not designed for any room, and that makes me angry. Your team name for something happening soon is not even Wensleydale. Why the not even, Bright? Why not even Wensleydale? Why would it even be Wensleydale? I have so many questions. This thing you've presented to me, just infinite questions. No, you know what we need? I know what we need. It's come to me in a dream. My genius is truly astounding, and your dreams are about to be realized through the vessel that is my dream. Speaking of vessels, this furry rug, right? Am I right or am I right? Does it come in like a brown? Ooh, what a spooky little rug. Isn't this so pumpkin spice? Ball pit? Oh yeah. No, you're right. You're right and you should say it. I can't believe I forgot the ball pit in the bedroom. The staple of a log cabin. You got one bill pit. You got one bill in the pit and one piss in the sink. No, this one's great because it's also technically bathroom themed. Like, to get to this bathroom, you have to climb through the ball pit. So, maybe some piss in there too. Frug, me too. Me too, James, me too. Let's get rid of you. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a fan of you. Explain my terror for Pikuniku, which I think you would really enjoy, by the way. Yeah, I think it was Yif recommended Pikuniku a little while back because it was free on I think Epic Games Store, and I don't use the Epic Games Store and I don't know how to and I don't want to, so I kind of just avoided it. But I mean, if multiple people recommended it, why shouldn't I just go for it? I think I shall. I think I must even. Ooh, it's gonna be tough to get a wood tone that looks good in this room, so let's just go for that, which looks just okay. That's what you want. Furry rug, yes, I like it. I like this room. This is the shit room. The other one I'm going to make yellow themed, and that could be the piss room, because that's all I am. All I am is piss jokes. An endless loop of increasingly low quality piss jokes. Something about this chair setup bothers me. I think it's because I want them more at angles, but I can do that. There are angles in this game. I can be your angle or your devil. Me in the Smims. Ooh, and then I want some let's get some wall art. I don't know what kind, but that's what we're about to learn. Not that kind, apparently. You've never played The Sims, like, ever. You were at a friend's house a few months ago and they had a great ball. Wait, oh, those aren't connected. I think The Sims is great, because there's so many different ways you can play it, you know? Like, it's a really good creative outlet, at the very least, in the sense of, like, if you want to come into the game and build a fucking log cabin, you can. I'm not going to stop you. You want to come into the game and make yourself and live out your dream life? You can. I'm not going to stop you. Like, it's beautiful because of, like, the freedom. But at the same time, the building is really hard. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I think it's a good game. I think you'd enjoy it. I think there's something in it for everyone. I think that's the point of it. You were at a friend's house a few months ago and they had a giant ball pit they put up in that kitchen. I mean, if you haven't, I feel like ball pit is really high ranking in good wacky purchases, you know? like good purchases that you can make, and then someone could be like, hey, why do you own this? And you can be like, fuck you, it's just my ball pit, and then they have to legally agree. They can't legally say anything to that because you won. It's just your ball pit. They have to say yes. I don't know why it was a question, but I guess it was, and that was the answer. I really want a bookshelf, but these are so yucky. Anyway, I recommend The Sims. The bookshelves are gross though. Ooh, that's you're kind of friendly. You're kind of friendly in a way that I enjoy. Can we get you in a wood tone? Oh, these kind of match too. Yes. It looks very kind of out of place, specifically on that wall. But I don't think there's anything I personally can do about that. So I will choose not to. And then we can have 2 bedside tables. Please pretend the wood tones match. I can't get this to be the same, like, shade of like, the only way I can get that to not be red is if I do that and we make it more, like, pale. We make it more like this. Which, I mean, it looks better in the sense that all of the wood tones match a lot better. I'll put it out there. Could we potentially have a red rug then? We could do this, but that looks ugly. Okay, we could either have a red themed room, but the wood tones are gonna look shit! Or we can have same wood tones, but it's gonna be a lot more muted. Maybe we can try and do some red wall. The dialogue really fits your sense of humor. I would like that in a game. Dialogue that can make me laugh really gets me. Because I don't think I expect it from games. I think even games that are like funny, haha, jokes, lol, XOXO go piss girl, I don't expect humor. I'll try and look into it again. I think I looked into it on Steam and it cost money and I got scared. I should look into Epic Games though, because there's a bunch of things you can get on there for free. I think Namri recommended GTA 5. Why did I say it like that? GTA 5! Namri recommended GTA 5 and I know that's free on Epic Games. You had to get into the ball pit to make tea. Again, I think that's brilliant. In fact, I wish to recreate that, James, in their honor. Let's take this ball pit and turn it into a fun for all pit, because now if you want to cook, you gotta sit in the ball pit, and if you want to wash your hands, you gotta sit in the ball pit, and if you want to go from the dining room to the living room past the stove, then you've got to go in the ball pit. Isn't that fun? I think so. They bought it for a furry pup event they ran. That's good. Can you still get that for free, Namri said? I'm not sure. I brought up with someone that you'd recommended GTA 5 and they were like, you can get that for free. And I was like, no. And they were like, yes, you can. And that was the interaction. You play GTA 5? Bright plays GTA 5? GTA 5! Okay, GTA 5 is seeming like an increasingly good recommendation. Oh, Bright, you made this gift? That's good. It makes me sad in the deep recesses of my cold, cold heart, but also I do enjoy it. Okay, let me see. Did anyone comment? The red covers were great, so that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I want my red covers. Maybe I have to just look for a different bed that comes in red. A red bed, one could say. A red bed redemption arc is what we're experiencing currently. We thought it was gone, but no. Red bed redemption. None of these come in the wood tone I want. Smims for. Bad game. Why? Why has no one made a red, like, bed with like a normal looking frame that isn't like a really dark color? I just don't get it. I just refuse to get it. Like, that's the closest you can get, and that's so ugly. It's so ugly. You can maybe get it with like baby beds, but I don't want that. I don't want my bed. Girl in red bed? That's the only musician that I will listen to. I only listen to Girl in Red Bed. I do see the appeal of red, but also like my soft little neutral little cabin room. Fuck it, I'm keeping this. I want this. Maybe the theme of this room can be red. Is there a red rug? Oops, turns out there is not. The red room for Dino and Drago, they're dating. Anyway, they can have a nice bedroom. Specifically the red covers. They do have the vibe, but it really upsets me that this is like the wood, like why? Who did this? Genuinely, who did this? Who was like, yes, let's make it have some really, really nice sheets, and then also the wood tone is gonna look like fucking crayon. Disgusting. I gotta say red bed is the move. Okay, fine, okay. You're all correct, and I know it. I was kicking my heels in. Because the red chairs look nice as well. I was kicking my heels. And it does match the wall hearts, that's a good point. But then I'm like, is there too matchy-matchy over here? And then I feel like these should probably go over here. Like above that. Isn't that sweet? Wow, don't you want to sit and read in this lovely little nook? Isn't that so cozy looking? Oh, it actually is. Okay, okay. Okay, y'all were onto something with this red bed. Girl in Red is one of the last concerts I got to see. Wait, you saw Girl in Red, Griffin? That's kind of a flex around these parts. Around these parts, you say that, you're basically our god. Like, that's what you just did here today. Oh, I don't hate that. That's an interesting shade of curtain. Maybe something more of a brown? I think I'm aiming for like a brown looking curtain. One that just kind of looks moldy, but in a really fun way. Some nice fun mold, you know what I mean? You know the fun mold that I'm thinking of as opposed to the not fun mold that's kind of yucky and hard to clean. The friendly mold and then the aggressive mold. That's the difference that I'm trying to really push here today. Some mold is friendly, some mold is not. This is the non-friendly kind. I know this comes in like a... Wait, it doesn't? Am I thinking of different curtains? I need to reset my brain today. It's not working. This one? Something big comes in red curtains. Where are you? I'm gonna scream. Maybe this comes in brown. Oh, no neutrals? So no neutrals at all. So none at all, unless I do that. Do I really commit to more red? Look how it's clipping into the chair. That's so embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed. Goose is going to eat cake. Enjoy cake. Wait, Goose, is it your birthday? Wait, Goose, is it your birthday? Is it your birthday? I think you said that your birthday was a stream day. Enjoy cake. If it is your birthday, happy birthday. If it isn't, I'm sorry I latched onto this so strongly. Eat cake. Be like the French. Let them eat cake. And by them, I mean you. Let you eat cake. The bed tones don't have to match because it's proper locked. Yeah, it makes sense. When I look at the room like this, that it works because the wood tones of the cabinets kind of blend into the wall. Happy birthday, Goose! Go eat cake! Have a really good day, my friend. Have a really good day. Thank you for stopping by. Crown Tundra tomorrow? Wait, what's Crown Tundra? Is that a game? GTA 5? Steam? Epic Games? I'm losing my mind. I'm losing it. I've not got it. I want to sit and read in the Nook. I like the Nook. Oh, Pokemon DLC. Wait, I didn't realize that was releasing so soon. I've not heard anyone talk about that. I was expecting to hear a lot more about that than I have actually experienced. That's a surprise. Ooh. I think I like these windows. I think they have friendly vibes and I feel comforted by their presence. So I'm not going to switch them out. Is my idea not brain dead? Wait. A towel rack, make it really big. Wait, let's try that out. That's kind of fun. It's either the biggest brain thing you've ever said, Griffin, or it's the smallest brain thing and I'm gonna need you to leave my stream. Griffin, I mean, I think you're onto something. I think you're onto something, but I don't know. Wait, that's kind of funny. Why do I really like that? We could put it on the outside, maybe. Maybe it's like the house has like, you know, that's nice. That's normal. Oh, you don't have a giant towel rack on the side of your house? Sounds like your house is one of them bad houses that I've heard of. One of those bad houses. Not got me one of those. In Sims 3, you could just edit furniture. Yeah, the thing with The Sims, I complain so much about wood tones, and I do wish there was a better system for it in The Sims 4, but I don't want a color wheel. Because like in The Sims 3, you could drag and drop color wheel as well. But the issue was, it meant that if you made a room like this, you could get every wood tone to match. And because The Sims 3 had such bad loading times for like low-end spec laptops and PCs, it meant that like you'd spend an hour on a room getting the wood tones to match. It was so much creativity that you ended up wasting your time going for really, really specific details that you didn't need to work on. It didn't really make the place look better. Like, I don't think this is it for The Sims 4. Like, I don't think just being like, yes, red sheets, orange cheese wood, like, that isn't good. But I think that there should be a way to, like, there's like maybe a base set of 10 wood tones that all kind of match, or like a base set of like 5 wood tones, then 5 funky ones that are sort of individual. And then whatever is on the item that is the color, you've got a few versions of that. So you could have a bed frame, and then you could put all of the different options of color onto it. Like, I don't see why that isn't a thing. The first part was not very good. Is that for the Pokemon DLC? Because that was the island, wasn't it? And I've heard mixed reviews. Some people really liked it. Some people definitively did not. Blackout blinds. Giant towel to clean out the ball pit. Maybe, do you know what? Maybe we can just put a towel in the ball pit to symbolize this. A towel in the ball. Maybe we can just put a towel, like, I don't know, above the sink. That makes sense, right? You know, when you wash your hands and then you reach above the sink. Yeah, totally, totally. I keep finding baby spiders in my bathroom and I want them to go away, but they're not going away and I don't know why they're there. And it's really freaking me out. Like, I found 3 baby spiders. Sorry, I found 4 baby spiders on like 4 different occasions today in my bathroom. And it isn't comforting, like, at all. Doesn't make me feel safe or comfortable. Where are lamps? Sims 4, I swear to God, if you don't show me your lamps right now, I'm gonna throw a pissy little fit. I'm gonna be so, I'm gonna show the angriest side of me that I've ever showed in my life. Right, there we go. Oh, isn't that cozy? Don't you just wanna live? Don't you just wanna live? I sure do today. I sure do. Colour uses too much brain. It just made it so tough to focus on the game because you were like, what colour should I make this? Because it gave you the ability to get everything to match, you spent more of your time playing the game getting everything to match. Don't say spiders hatching. Why are they all hatching in the bathroom? The reason it freaks me out so much as well is that I have found spiderweb in the bathroom before. And I've not really understood, like, I was like, oh, that's funny. Probably nothing to worry about though. And then it's occurred to me recently, wait, what if that was of a big spider that's gone and curled up somewhere and now all its babies are hatching? And I'm gonna have to deal with that. Like, I don't feel comfortable in my own space. I would like to leave, please, sir. I've had enough of this location. Fetch me a new one. Hissy and also pissy. The old hiss and piss. I mean, that's what you're doing in the ball pit, right? The hiss is the playing in the balls. The piss is when you piss. It's really as simple as that. I kind of do adore this room. I'm glad that we ended up sticking with the red, because, like, holy fuck. I bet this looks lovely at nighttime. Wait. Oh my god. I could cry right here, right now, looking at how soft this room looks to me. I think I want one other thing. It introduces further wood tones. But hear me out, like a little accent table at the end of the bed. There might be one that came with outdoor treat. There is, but it's not what I want. Something like that, but like small. Like that, but like not as long. But like that, but like it's just the same height. Ooh, something tiny! Give me tiny things! Oh, I'm gonna cry! Name each baby spider. I'm not going to do that. There's too many. Then I'll get attached to them, and when I have to crush them against the wall, I'll feel bad. You want me to feel bad about spider murder? I will not. Not this day, nor any day. They're all too high up. I actually don't think there is a good one in the game. Like, this one's ridiculously high. Oh, they're just too high up. I'm too high. I'm too high. Simply am. I changed my mind. Well, that's mean. She? No, it's not the vibe. I hate it. Make it go away. It hurt my feelings. Yeah, I changed my mind. It's not possible. It's not possible. Scrap that. I failed. Mellow fail. It looks ridiculously cozy. Yeah, maybe an ottoman. Good point. Good point. That's what I was looking for. And that is comfort. Yeah. Miscellaneous comfort. Woo! Ooh. Hello. Ma'am. I feel like maybe it's too much red though. I wanted it so badly, but maybe it's just too much. It's just too much and I need to tone it down. I need to get over myself and admit that I've gone too far today. I've gone too far. I need to learn when to stop. I mean, that with like little books in it's kind of cute, but it's just so bright. Ugh. Not just high, but you're blocking the walkways. Yeah, it's why I'd want something kind of skinny at the end here. Like something like that is pretty good, pretty nice. It produces an interesting flow to the room, you know? Who doesn't want a room with good flow? Like that's okay actually. That's kind of nice. If I say it in enough of a high-pitched voice enough times in a row, maybe I'll believe it. Like that's pretty good. Cause then it's like a mirror to the pillow and it looks nice and cozy. Yeah, right? Yeah. Nobody's gonna question me. Nobody will dare question me in my space. So I'm willing to bet that it looks fantastic. Oh. Well, that's better. That's better because it's textural. Anyway. Big boobs. Child, okay. Pick one name for all of the baby spiders when you see one, you can just pretend it's the same one. I'm gonna go with the same name I gave the giant fuck off spider that lived on my stairway when I was like 8. I will give all of the baby spiders the same name as I gave that spider, which was Dartha. And it was named because it was a portmanteau of the Doctor and Martha. Because I really wanted it, I was really into Doctor Who, and I wanted it to be a portmanteau of the Doctor with one of his companions. But you can't do the Doctor with Donna, because you get Doctor or Donna, and I couldn't do it with Rose, because then you get Roctor or Doze, which, enough said. So Dartha it was, all of my little Dartha spiders, I agree. Yeah, I don't want the room to be too cluttered, but I want it to feel full, you know? Like, I want it to feel like the kind of place where you could sit down anywhere. Maybe if we get rid of a chair. Ooh, empty, put it back. I think this is fine. I think this is good. And then maybe if we can get like one wall item on this side here. Maybe something red. Maybe something white. Maybe something blue. Maybe. Okay, no, nothing blue. No blue in this house. If I even see a single spot of blue, I'm kicking you out. Kicking you straight out of my house. I don't tolerate that kind of bullshit in this sacred space. My brain just vibes with this build and I have ideas. Yeah, I think maybe it's the season. Maybe it's so autumnal and it just feels correct to be building something autumny. But like, I vibe with this build. I respect its choices. I know... Oh, why are noises scaring me today? I vibe with its general atmosphere. I just want to live in a little cottage, you know? I just want to be on holiday in a small cottage, just doing cottage things. Just cottage things, you know? If you don't know, tell me now, I swear to God, because I know, and you should too. The posters are tough. I don't like any of these. I don't like any of them, they're so yucky. Oh, rainbow, nice. Nice pride, I agree. Now give me something fun before I riot. Oh, maybe they're gay. No, I don't want something hanging off the wall. Ooh, no, that hangs. All of these things hang. I'm gonna riot. I want a room with heavy flow. I remember the context for that. Sometimes when I'm streaming, I say something and then I forget what the context was, but I remember the context for that, and I'm still angry. Still angry about the sentence. Still angry. Lesbians only cabin. True. I mean, cottagecore is dead and gone. The new core is, that's too big. The new core is just living in a cabin in the woods with your wife, and I would if I could. I would if I were able. You know what? Yeah, this, I don't get it. It's very different to the rest of the room. But I also do get it on a very deep and personal level. So here we go. That's one room. Little cozy little room. Now we just have to deal with the less little cozy little room. Oh, before I do that, let's go steal the light that's in the shitty toilet, the piss cabinet, and we'll put it in here. Aw, isn't that nice? Isn't this a lovely place where you would want to live? Darth of the multiple spider. Darth of the spider hive mind. That's all I'm saying. I think, what if we have like a kid's bedroom? Said every person ever playing The Sims ever. What if we had a kid's bedroom? Log cabin, kid's bedroom. Although before we do that, what is the vibe of this place? Is this the kind of place that like adults go to and drink wine and reminisce and eat marshmallows and just generally reminisce about the old days? Or is this the kind of place that like a family go to and they stay for the weekend and it's lovely, but they're rich and they don't clean, and when they leave, the children's bedroom is just full of bullshit? I liked your joke. What was your joke? I missed it. Oh, wait. No. The heavy flow? Yeah, no, I didn't. I'm tempted. I will ban you, Char. I'll ban you for that. You spent 3 hours trying to get Breath of the Wild to run on your computer. It didn't work. How are you trying to do that, Griffin? Depending on how, maybe I can help troubleshoot, but I'm not a computer expert, me. I hope you can get that fixed. That'd be a really fun thing to get working on your computer. Piss Cabinet is a good name for a Discord. A good name for a Discord or like a legal corporation, you know? Like you've heard of the Cabinet. I'm pretty sure that in UK politics, the Cabinet are pretty important. They do something. I also know that the Cabinet is a thing in the musical Hamilton, so also is presumably a thing in American politics. So what if we had a new political spectrum that incorporated Piss Cabinet? Can you make this room have a secret staircase into an underground library? Oh, that's so big brain. That's big brain. That's crazy enough that it might just work. The thing is, we do have a secret door. Let me find you this secret door. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called like bookshelf door. Book door. Book door. Secret books. Secret door. Book deck. Secret books. No, I'm gonna scream. It's one of the doors. You know, the artist, the doors. Let me scroll for a little bit, because I never use it. Here we go. Door of Perception. Well, that's not a name that makes sense. Fuck you. So you could have this be a secret room, and then it's like, haha, the children's bedroom is secret. Haha. Oh wait, why am I like kind of into that? Why am I attached to that, and then one of them just leads outside? That's really stupid, but it looks really good because it looks built in, doesn't it? Like that looks really good. Oh shit, do I just put a door here because I can? What if, okay, JK, unless, what if I like, what if I, and then we could, whoop, and then, you know, and then this is a little room. I don't know what we do to cover that up, but we could figure it out. It would look so bad. I don't know why I'm suddenly latched onto this idea so badly. It looks awful from the outside, but it looks really cute on the inside. I'm just making jokes for the female audience. It's progressive. No, it's good. It's good that you cater for the female jokers in chat as well. I really like how this looks. Oh, wait, the room could be a study. That's a good point. That is a good point. I don't know why it's a study that has a connecting room to the bathroom. This is where you and your wife move for a month in the winter and you get away to write your novel. And if we're going with that logic, fuck it. The bathroom now is exclusively an ensuite. Maybe not yet, though. I may have changed my mind. I think study is a good vibe. And then at least we get to do more, like, different styles of rooms. So instead of just doing another bedroom with a different color scheme, we can do a log cabin study. Which, oh, there's some gorgeous log cabin studies. They've all got fireplaces though. And I think we need to tone it down a little bit with the fireplaces. We have too many. I wonder if the bookshelf doors like function as bookshelves. I can't remember. I'm just obsessed with how that looks. I think that looks stunning. I think that looks absolutely beautiful, darlings. I think that looks incredible, so I'm keeping it. There's a lot of doors and windows in this room. Let's first start by finding a desk that looks suitably rustic. Rustic is the general atmosphere. This is pretty rustic. This is pretty rustic. This also. This is too many desks now. There's a lot of rustic desks. I'm absolutely drowning in them. I would like to be free, please. Cover it with a large towel. Oh, you should watch The Shining soon. I've still not seen it, Griffin, which is actually my response to most media, but I have heard excellent things about it. A very respectable thing for you to watch. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. You watched The Shining last Halloween, very fun. Is it like a good Halloween movie? I feel like I want to watch more spooky movies this Halloween. That's like my goal. To just watch spooky things. Okay, maybe this. Issue with this is that we'd have to put it against the wall. And I'm struggling to find one. Because if we put it back there, it's covering the window. And that's just not... I mean... It's not the worst thing in the world. I've committed worse crimes. It looks terrible like that though. It just doesn't look good. Ugh. Maybe it is an ensuite now. Maybe this is just what we have to come to, the conclusion we all have to face as individuals in this modern world. Oh, you said earlier, it is possible to run on the CEMU, the C emulator, your computer state epic enough. Okay then, yeah, okay, I've never used an emulator in my life, so I really cannot help with that. I really cannot. Good to give it a shot though, you know, I think it's better to give that a shot before buying a capture card than just going straight into something like that. I adore The Shining. I was talking to my mate about it yesterday, and the Steelbook. What's the Steelbook? Is that like a thing from the movie, or is that like a creative term for something involved in like the process of making a movie? Let me look at these pictures of cabin studies again. I'm not sure if I understand the vibe they want from me. Oh, suddenly I get it. Okay, I looked at the pictures and I just understand. I understand. Yes! Maybe this room can be just like more... No, we're keeping the red. I can't change my mind. I can't do it. Steelbooks like limited edition versions of films or games, or I think it comes on a disc. It's just like a metal case with unique art. That's really cool. I genuinely didn't know they made something like that. But that's a really nice thing to have. I like owning special limited edition stuff for things like that. It just feels really nice to have things on like a shelf where you can point at it and you can be like, that's my favorite movie, or like, this is a really cool thing that I love. Very necessary. I'm determined to use this rug. I just think I am. I don't have anything like that. The closest I have is a Sugar Pine 7 poster, but that's it. The Thing, that's your favorite of all time, scary movies wise. Is The Thing the one with like a really cool poster? And the story behind the poster is like that they made the poster separate from the movie. So they gave the artist for the poster like very limited information, and they just made this like gorgeous, really evocative poster based on that. And that's like the whole story behind it. I feel like I've heard that, but I'm not sure why. Also now I'm looking at it, kind of want this door to be slightly further away. Maybe you're just like hanging out here, buddy. I don't know what that means for this side. I'll just push you a little bit further apart too. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. See, we can centralize it. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody question me. There we go. I could even have a lamp in this corner. Isn't life beautiful with a lamp? Which one here? I missed a bunch there. Wait, make this room wildly out of theme. I just saw that from Griffin, like modern and pristine. I'd kind of love that, but it would ruin, it would not just kill the vibes, Griffin. It would take the vibes out back and give them like a nice meal, and then like hit them a bunch of times in the face before shooting them. Like that would be a lot. That would be too much. I don't want to do the vibe that dirty. It's a DVD case that's also a weapon. To be able to, you know, ward off attackers with a piece of media that you love is very useful. You have an Ashy Slashy puppet. That's good. That's a good one. That's like a really... I think that's an interesting and unique thing to have for something you love. Can I get a show of hands who... Among Us? Bugumgus? Chungus? Among Us? I have not watched My Little Pony, Griffin. Which I'm guessing you mean by NLP, unless I've massively misread the room. I have not. This is for science, I think. If you're making a spreadsheet, I'm down. Put me as the number one response, and then put a nice little no next to that. You have Red Dead Redemption 2, Bioshock, Dark Souls 3, Final Fantasy XV, Persona 5, GTA 5, Deadpool 2, Evil Dead, The Voices in The Shining, and the Steelbooks. That's like a collection. That's like a whole shelf, Chai. That's amazing. What is the charge? Eating a meal, a succulent Chinese meal. Wait, you've got to pick? I'm guessing that'll show up at some point. I'll check that out when that's there. Your favourite DVD case are the old Lord of the Rings extended edition ones that look like books on your bookshelf, and you open out, they have a map. It shows you the path of different characters' paths in the film. That's so cool! Trash, I didn't know you had that. Wait, so do they look like the original books? Or is it just that they're wide because they have quite a bit of stuff in? Are they like designed like book covers for Lord of the Rings as well? Because that's really cool. That's a hell of a thing to have. Ooh, there are some really good like studies online. Oh, and some really yucky ones. Ooh, this is a... Ooh. Okay, I think I want more brick as well. Like, maybe we can steal this idea from this room, but then, like, apply it to here. So it looks like it's behind the desk. I don't know how functionally good this will be, but I'm down for trying new things. They call me New Things Mellow, because I know new things like the back of my hand. That's why none of them are new, because I know them already. My life is a constant misery. Okay, I'm into that. I'm into it. I think that's friendly. I think that's very friendly. And then the issue with this room is all of the windows. Can we open some windows in here? Okay. I want like a little leather chair, like a little leather one. I think I want this, like in brown. Like, I know that basically every room in this house has a ridiculous number of chairs, but you get it, you get the vibe, it's a log cabin. If there isn't somewhere for you to sit in literally every single room, then you're not doing the log cabin correctly and you need to work harder. It also obscures the bookshelf, but I think that's kind of vibey. I think that's vibes. So I will continue to do it, methinks. And then I think I want like a bedside table type thing, but like here and around. Maybe one that looks like a big rock. No, that's ugly. I feel bad for the way I talk about Sims. Ooh, Sims builds. That's fun. That's fun and funky fresh. That's fun, funky, and fresh. Hello. The wood tone is wildly inappropriate, but it just might work. It just might do exactly the job I was looking for. And I was looking for a lamp, wasn't I? I got distracted. Griffin has those too? That's so cool! You share them all, that's beautiful. Oh wait, red? I can try red, We can do more red. We listen to Girl in Red here, and when you listen to Girl in Red, everything you do must be red, red, red. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but like I'm no more swayed by this than I was the other shade of red. So we'll see if I come back to it. We'll see where I go. We'll see where emotionally I am swayed. You have a 4th Doctor scarf as well as a copy of AC/DC Monopoly. There's an AC/DC Monopoly, right? That you own? What if we played AC/DC Monopoly and I didn't understand any of the references, so you could explain them to me? JK on words? The first 50... Oh, you're one of the first people to platinum the remaster of Lego Harry Potter. That's really cool. Do you get something for that? Do you get like an award or title or a degree or a decree or a decrepit old man to follow you around and say nice job, because I'll take all of those, please. It's thick as the art and the 2 discs that look like books. Okay. So the covers aren't the same as like the books, but they look like books. I love that. I think more DVDs should look good on a bookshelf, because so many don't. So many look so yucky. Oh, Bright, I didn't respond to your messages. Actually, I was really behind on chat, so I just responded. I think you heard, maybe? They're the best version of the DVDs. Your partner bought them for you because you used to own your dad's ones, but can't anymore, so now you have your own. That's really... I'm really glad your partner did that. I bet that's a lovely thing to have. With all the art as well, and the thing following the paths of each of the characters. If anything, that's just useful. It's just useful to know where the Lord of the Rings characters are going, because I'm easily distracted when watching movies, and if I could just like have a map open and be like, oh, so that's where they are now, that makes sense. That would help me in my movie watching experience. The desk chair has got to be red, but the others can be brown. Okay, I see you. See, I'm going for this shade of brown because it's like it's a neutrally brown. It kind of looks like a red. Like it's a bit of a tease. Like it's a little bit of a teasy red. It's on its way, but it's not quite there. Does this come in red too? Ooh. No, we can't toss in purple. That's going too far. And you know me, I never go too far. I go just far enough and then I stop. Without any sort of sudden movement in any direction. I just stop straight up. That's fun. Does that come in like maybe a... maybe. Oh wait, that's more fun. And that comes in like a good tone. Ooh, hold up. Hold my phone. Hold my phone. I'm a going. I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm out the door. Don't turn around now, because you're not welcome anymore. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind over how cozy this place looks. I'm losing it. The red adds a bit of colour, agreed. The red is like the biggest splash of colour in this whole build is just room, but what if also a bit of red? This house listens to Girl in Red. Let me get pictures. Okay, let me check. Ooh, okay. Oh, the steel, I already can't remember the name. I want to say steel books, but I think I fucked that up. The steel books for these look amazing, especially for Deadpool 2 and Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, the art of those, the simplicity of like, just like the blank red with like some art on it, that's stunning. I love that. And I see the shining in the bottom right corner there, Chai. The door, evocative, simple. I think I just generally quite like simple, artistic like covers for things. The AC/DC Monopoly Collector's Edition. That looks so hype, Bright. That looks like the hypest shit I've ever seen. And I've seen 2 seconds of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I know hype when I see it, and that's what I see. I missed a bunch. My brain. Please just ignore the assortment of tat on your table. I've ignored it. I didn't see it, Chai. It went over my head. Completely zoomed over my head. Which isn't that hard, because I'm 5'3", but still. They got you them as a surprise, because they're the best. I love maps while reading and watching things. I feel like you're good at maps in general as well, Trash. I think maps are your thing. Oh, Carly, hello! How much did you miss? I can take you on a very quick rundown. So I rebuilt the cottage, the cabin, fuck, exactly as it was. So you'll see that this room's still the same. I feel like I'm missing something here, but it'll come to us. The living room is the same. The only issues, really, that I changed, I've just added tile to the kitchen to sort of separate it out. I also added like some stone behind the fireplaces with columns at either end, and I did that at both. I changed the rug, and then we have just done the first bedroom, which I think it looks very, very, very cute and cozy. Very much like the kind of place you would want to lie down and have a nap and wake up in December. The bathroom I did, but I think I'm going to work on making it better. Like, I think it might be too big now. And then we also made, we're making a study right now. And I think it also looks very, very cozy. And that's all you missed, don't worry about it. Griffin said a little while back, have I heard Pristine by Snail Mail? I have not, but the last song you recommended to me, Griffin, was Motion Sickness by Phoebe Bridgers, and I really enjoyed that. So I'm gonna bet that I'm gonna enjoy this too. So I'm gonna add it to my recommendations playlist. I will listen to it at some point. The one I don't like is Bioshock. Yeah, the Bioshock, the Xbox logo ruins it so deeply. Like, we know Xbox. We know that you made this, I guess. We know that you're connected to Bioshock, but please chill the fuck out. The Xbox logo at the top of the, like, the steel cover, the steel book, has the same energy as, like, physical, like, hardback covers of books you can get, where they'll have, like, a sticker that's, like, Waterstone's exclusive, except it isn't a sticker you can peel. It's, like, permanently a sticker. That's disgusting. Yeah, when the sellotaped it and you couldn't take the sellotape off the box without ripping the box cover out. Does that mean that it's just, like, permanently sealed? Oh no, Bright, I'm so sorry. I mean, it's not gone, you know. I mean, it's gone in terms of, like, resale value is tanked, but it's still a £40 collectible that you can love and cherish and hold in your 2-arm. Which 2 seconds of JoJo. Okay, Griffin, I watched the 2 seconds where in season 1, Dio's arrival at, like, Joseph Joestar's house, where he jumps out of the carriage and the music is just really fucking hype. Basically, the other day I experienced someone from one of my university societies did an excellent presentation, basically summarizing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like, parts 1 through 5, in like an amazing 40-minute presentation that I will never forget, and it was incredible, and it made me want to watch JoJo, but also it made me fearful of JoJo's because it makes less sense now than it did before. A bookshelf in the dining room or something on the wall. You know what? I think you're right. I think bookshelf might have been it. Because I get the feeling that I put something like this here. I use a lot of bookshelves a lot of the time. But also it's a lot of wood. It's a lot of wood. I feel like I've overdone it with the wood tone, you know? Like, that's just too much. But I really can't remember what I'd done. I really can't. It eludes me. So I think I'm gonna go for wall art. Let's finish the study and then I'm just gonna try and put some more art around the places because the wall is very empty. You wanna live there? I'm glad. Carly, I'm making it for you. This is my architectural vision. And once I'm done, I'm gonna find a way to just turn it into a real life house and I will donate it for you. You deserve it. You've been very complimentary and it's really helped me feel good about building this place. So basically, you can have it. Come collect your house, Carly. It's free real estate. Your house is here waiting for you. You just gotta come get it. Ooh, hi. Hi, plants. I like you. I like your funny words, magic man. And then maybe like a big one. I just feel like there's a lot of plants in a study. Studies have big plant vibes. And if you tell me I'm wrong, then that's fair. You're correct. You're allowed to dream. Ooh, I love this as well. It's not at home in anywhere in this build, but it's gorgeous. And this kind of looks like a pizza if you squint, so I'm a big fan. I don't want a topiary. Ugh. Oh. They have a monopiary, a duopiary, and a tripiary. That's Smims 4. Smims 4, you didn't have to do this to me, and yet you did, and I'm repulsed. Oh, that's a good plant. Oh, hello. Has a little thingy. Maybe that's fun. Maybe that's fun? Is that too much? I feel like that's too much in that corner though. But if we move it over here, then that's too many plants. So I don't know what to do with myself. I really don't know. It's too many plants, but I might be able to find a place for that somewhere else. Maybe in the... Nope, there's nowhere. Well, we can give up. Give up on your dreams of becoming a baker. That's what Brian David Gilbert said, and I think he was right. I rang my mother and asked why she did it, and she said I should have just cut the tape, then the tape would be bothering me. I don't know why she sellotaped it. I mean, presumably she sellotaped it because there was like a rip on the cover or something. or sellotaped it while wrapping it. But if it was just sellotaped, like, if she just saw the box and was like, I'm gonna put tape on this, that's a bit weird. I would 100% question that. If it was an accident when, like, wrapping, I can see that. It sucks, though. It is a real shame to have something like that and have it be taped. That's really weird. The movie sticker that's been on the nice cover of Hunger Games for 8 years. I hate stickers on books like that. Like, I physically despise them with a burning passion. You know what I'm gonna do? It's just occurred to me. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Why is there a motorcycle outside? I'm gonna scream. Maybe what we do here today, gamers, ladies, okay ladies. I don't know if anyone noticed, you probably didn't, but I made this room slightly bigger. Like, I made the front look slightly different so I could fit a bigger bathroom. What if I just make it a smaller bathroom again, considering that it's only for one person? Like, what if I did that? What if I had the power to do that? And I did, and also there were 2 sinks, because bougie. I think I will. You're welcome to stop me if you would so wish, but I think I'm correct. I don't think you want an over-proportioned house, right? Like, you want a house that just, like, looks good and matches the vibes. Carly, you're supposed to be doing homework, but you don't want to anymore. Big mood, honestly. Kind of same for me. That's been me all day on and off. But substitute homework for lectures, and we're on the same table. We're on the same table, yeah. Plate. We're on the same plate. We're on the same... We're the same. No, it's gone. It's gone from my head and also mind, so it's not coming back. We tried, though. The plant works by the desk, methinks. I do agree. I do really want a plant around here. I didn't even move that in the end. What if we made it just slightly smaller? That's kind of nice, like, just, you know, hanging out. Yeah. Yeah, I think it has to be smaller than the lamp, that's the thing. Like, when it was sized up, it was the same height, and it just looked really awkward. Like, I think you need some sort of size difference going on. That's just what I think. A fern? Maybe. Fern cotton? Presenter of something, maybe one day, can't remember. You do have the power, and it's due today. If it's due today, Carly, I hate to say this, I really hate to be the voice of reason, considering that I have plenty of things due tomorrow that I have not done. But you should do it. You should do your homework. I'm sorry. I didn't want to have to say it, but I have had to, and now that it's out of my mouth, I feel instant regret. But take a break from it. Take regular breaks. If what you're doing right now is taking a break, then good. Everyone needs that. That's partly why I stream, you know, to physically force myself from taking to take breaks, because otherwise I'd either spend like a full 12 hours not doing any work, or I'd spend a full 12 hours doing nothing but like university work, and neither one is a healthy way to be. So I've forced myself to have a middle ground, you know, by streaming for 3 hours a day, 3 days a week. I want a wall plant. Ooh, you're kind of funky. You're kind of giving me very funky vibes. Hello, sir. I don't know why you'd have a plant above the toilet, but apparently you do in this house. Here, you do. The music, what is Sims doing a rave? This isn't even the Sims 4 soundtrack, Chai. This is, we are an hour and 29 minutes into the Sims 2 soundtrack, because it's better. That's correct, okay? And some of the Sims 2 soundtrack music goes like ridiculously hard. Some of it is just... So one time I played co-op Portal 2 with my brother on stream. Just he didn't use microphone or anything, it was just me talking. But I had the Sims music really loud, and we were trying to like solve puzzles, and meanwhile I was like full dissociating because all I could hear was the Sims 2 music, and it was ridiculous. All the ladies and all the little babies, it's Christmas in LA. Okay, I need to Google that. I am racked with confusion and also a deep burning curiosity. I have to know. What is that from? Wolfpack? Wait, I've heard of Wolfpack. Why have I heard of Wolfpack? This is gonna annoy me. I need to find out. I think I've heard of Wolfpack. because there's a song of theirs I like called Cory Wong. Yes, okay, I've heard of Wolfpack because I really like the song Cory Wong. Okay, thank you for coming for my TED Talk today. It was very good. Oh, the one you'd put above the bath. Oh, a plant shelf from the other build. Yes, no, you're so correct. You're so correct. That was big brain. You really have got some fantastic ideas for this build, Trash. I don't know why it's coming to you so easily and so strongly, but they're there, and I'm happily gonna steal them from you. I want it somewhere. Whether we put it above the toilet or somewhere else, I want it here. And if we do it in like a white, then it'll kind of fit this room. Maybe put this down just so we can see. Oh, we can't. Democrats. It can't go above the bath. Maybe we just put it above the bath again. Like, I just always put it above the bath, but I do it for a reason, because it, like, makes sense, and it looks pretty good. And again, it has, like, teapots falling off it, but we don't notice that in this house. In this house, we do not see it. Griffin streams for the opposite reason. How fun. That's interesting. So, Griffin, you stream to, like, force yourself into a more scheduled thing, then? You stream to have, like, a work? That's really interesting. You need to do stats work on SPSS for Friday. Oh, that sounds sucky, Trash. I saw the word stats and my brain blacked out. I don't wish that on anyone. I really don't. I'm sorry. You'll do uni work 9 to 5. Time outside is for me, except for Thursday where I have a practical 5 till 7 in the evening. Oh god, an evening practical would suck. Because, like, especially in the winter when it's dark outside, how the hell are you supposed to focus on mixing chemical and not dying in an awful lab accident when it's 5 till 7 in the evening? But you got this, Trash. You're good at labs. You've got the brain. You have the cells. You have the brain cells today. Didn't I show you Wolfpack? No, you didn't actually. I just remembered. The reason I remembered is because it's in my my music playlist on YouTube. One of my societies, someone queued it with the Discord bot Groovy, where you can queue music to play through like a voice channel. Someone queued it and I really liked it. So I sort of connected it. Cory Wong is a bop. It is a bop. You're so correct. It just has really nice, like, jazziness to it. But not jazziness in, like, the actual sense. Jazziness in, like, the bop sense. Isn't bad I lock my brother in the room with my Switch? No, that's good, right? You do that so that you can't do your Switch, you can't play on your Switch instead of working, right? I think that's good. I need my phone taken away from me when I have to get work done, because otherwise I would just keep going. I would not be able to stop. Sometimes I take a break from procrastinating on my PC. Like, sometimes I'll be watching a YouTube video and I will pause it and I will take a break to go walk over to my bed, to sit down there and look at my phone. I have an internet break from the internet. That's the ridiculousness of it. This build just fills my brain. It fills your brain, and then all of, like, the goodies come to you and you share them with the class. Oh, you went through a period of showing everyone you know Dean Town by them. I'll have to look into them further. Because I found the one song, Cory Wong, and I really liked it. And then I just proceeded to never... Why has that been moved? Oh, I remember. Okay. And then I proceeded to never listen to anything by them ever again. And I probably should have, because they were good. I really liked what I heard of them. Oh, see, that moved the door too, so we could actually have a bigger bookshelf in here. Oh, that moved everything a little bit. Because it didn't move the windows. Okay, we need to fix that. Yeah, I find an artist I like, and then I'm just like, cool, that's a good song. Time to never look further into them and just assume that everything else is just okay. Like, that's... Which is terrible logic to have, especially with music, but that's how brain be. I can't change. Now this room's gone a little bit wacky, but that's okay. That's okay, we respect her. Above the bath is great, and you should say that. You should say it. Maybe I can finally use my favorite bookshelf. Yay! Bookshelf gang, and we can get it in this wood tone for some reason. Ooh, it doesn't match anything, but that's what we call in this business okay. It isn't, but we pretend. We pretend we do not see it. And then maybe I can put a plant in this corner. Like if I put that there. Oh, my brain. It's so large. So large. Same plant as the study as well, because my brain is actually small and I only have 3 creative ideas a day. Streaming makes me feel more productive. That's interesting. I mean, I guess in a sense it does make me feel more productive because it's like, otherwise especially on the days where I would just sit here and not do anything in the evening, I'm doing something, you know, like I've got a hobby. I have a reason to try and get stuff done in the day because from 8 I'll be streaming. So in that case it makes me more productive, but it did sort of start off as a form of like forcing myself to take a break from just watching the same YouTube video over again and stop doing work that's making me unhappy and instead just play a game. Just play, because sometimes I don't take time out to play games and I really enjoy them. Corey in the house. Corey Wong in the house. My favourite Wolfpack song. My favourite. You still have your computer and got distracted with Twitch. That's okay. At least you're distracted by Twitch and not Switch. If you were distracted by both, you'd be in a little spot of trouble, my friend. But as it is, you're okay. You're golden. Only one distracting thing at a time is exactly what you want. Ooh, how's that? Like, we just have like a little, like a photo above the desk, so it looks like there's some history to the house. I do agree. I don't even need you all to tell me that's fantastic. I know that I'm a genius. I've been new the whole time. Ugh, which is, these curtains are so yucky. Oh, unless? I mean, it's a bit random to toss in some like pale colour, but I'm down. And it kind of works because the curtain poles are brown. I like this room. I'm done. This study is, if I could sit down here and work, I'd be happy. Wait, a PC? I forgot a fucking computer. I always forget a fucking computer. You should have a thing so people can cue music for the stream sometimes. Yeah, I've thought about that, especially when I early started with streaming. Like in my early months, I was thinking about things I could add. But I very rarely listen to music while I stream. Back in like March and April, I would always have music on in the background because the idea of like streaming and being able to hear my own thoughts was really terrifying. But nowadays, like, I have music turned down very low and it's the game audio. So the idea of listening to music on stream, I wouldn't hear it a lot of the time. It's a good idea, it has its values. I could probably do it occasionally for specific kinds of streams. Like if I ever did just chatting, I think I'd do that. Just to add some like sustenance. But yeah, I don't listen to music. I have audio turned down so low. If you fall into the Wolf, it goes very deep. Basically, everyone in the band has solo projects. The web is intricate. Oh no. One of those bands where every single member is individually incredibly talented. That sucks. I hate those bands. I sure do. I like that. Thank you. Thank you, Carly. I love the study the most, I think. I think out of every room in this house, I love the study the mostest. Just because, like, especially when you look at it from, like, this angle, oh my god, I would pay to spend a weekend here. I would spend the rest of my life here. You would struggle to get me out. The bathroom just looks really weird now in comparison, but it's really hard to make, like, a rusticy bathroom in this game. I might change the tiles to black now that I think about it. Yeah, that's a little bit better, but it's still not great. Still just okay. Didn't you forget the PC in another build? I did. I forgot the PC in oh, I think it was the cottage we did. No, it was something we did on stream. I think I forgot a PC in a space that very much required, like, there was a study. I had built a study room and I'd forgotten a PC, which is the worst thing you can do. I'd love to throw on some Benny Sings. I know one Benny Sings song, and it's sing song. Funny. Like when people say doo-doo. Anyway, and it's the one that they did with Rex Orange County, Loving Is Easy, and I adore that. I really do. I'll take recommendations for music. I get to everything eventually. I have a playlist on Spotify just called Rex, like recommendations, and so far I have Sinners by Barnes Courtney, Rock and Roll Singer by AC/DC, Hidden Place by Bjork, A Lot's Gonna Change by Waze Blood, Pristine by Snail Mail, and I eventually listen to them all. As long as I see the message, if someone just says, hey, you should listen to this sometime, I'll be like, okay, I will, and then I will in like 4 months. Bye-bye, thank you for hanging out, Carly. Thank you for including me in your break from homework, but maybe get some work done. I'm sorry. Wolfpack has got a dang super group. That's so cool. I can't think of any group that has a similar vibe like that I'm aware of. So it would be a good time to get into a super group. You've got basically no work done since stream started. See you around. Get your work done, Bright. Get your work done. You got this. XOXO, go work, girl. Thank you for hanging out. I recommend Big Brown Eyes by Benny Sings. Okay. Yeah, again, Benny Sings is one of those people who, like, you like one of their songs and you think to yourself, oh, they've probably got some good songs out there that I should listen to, and then you just never do. You know? Like Saint Motel for a while was that for me, and now it's Benny Sings. Oh, you're not leaving, I said bye to Bright. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Carly, I'm so embarrassed. I can't even tell you how embarrassed I am right now. If I had webcam on, you'd see me blushing, and also I'm like blinking away the embarrassment. Okay, I'm so embarrassed. Stream over. Stream done. Just gotta be Wallace and Gromit on loop. Is the Wallace and Gromit theme on Spotify? Is it? Does it? Will you? Oh, it is. Oh, it is. I'll add that to my Rex as well, why not? Why the fuck not? I can do whatever I like. Okay, I'm happy enough with this bathroom. Let's just add in some flavor text, like, I don't know what you call them, I'm forgetting the word. Yeah, things that hang on wall, and also off wall. Toilet roll holder, nice. Maybe a towel rail if we're feeling incredibly luxurious, which I just know we are in this Denny's tonight. I know we're feeling luxurious in this Denny's. Some of the towel colours are so weird. Okay, we'll go with that because it's just very bland. And maybe that can hang out over here and it can cover... We'll get a small one. And it can cover this little bit of grass that's hanging out. Like, that's a normal towel placement. And I will not be taking criticism for my towel placement this here day. Anyway, thank you. That's not normal, oh my god. That's normal, sure, why not? What if I played the whole Hollow Knight OST on stream? See, that's the thing, if we could cue music, you'd cue the whole Hollow Knight OST. Toxic would probably cue the 10 hours of Girl From Ipanema, which we both love, but also I'm not listening to 10 hours of Girl From Ipanema again. I can't do it. I would rather not, I think. Now we have this issue. So I really want the bookshelf door because it just looks really good, like sandwiched together like that. But also it means that you just have this door that goes to the outside for fucking no reason, which makes me tempted to swap out this door for giant window, maybe. Because I think, oh, we don't have a giant window. Okay. Huh, okay, well that solves that problem. The closest we have to a giant window in like a good wood tone would be like swapping this door out for just like this. Which, I hate to say it, is one of the ugliest things I have ever seen in my life. Like, disgusting. I mean, it's not bad actually, but it's still pretty gross. I don't know, people. What is the vibe? What is the mood? Do we respect me if I do that? Because I don't know if I respect me. It's up in the air. It's up in the air. The towel rack made it in. Eventually, yeah. It may not be used as curtains, but it's being used for its original purpose, which is drying hands. Put the doors back! The two windows together isn't bad, yeah. It's just the fucking wood tones. Maybe there's a, because I know that this pack came with slightly better wood tones. That's slightly better, actually. It's all about the wood tones, my friends. It's all about the wood. So that's slightly better, right? That's okay. I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't love it either, but sometimes you gotta hate something just a little bit. And it actually makes the inside more reasonable because, you know, now you haven't got a chair that just looks onto like a door. Like, it makes sense. Then we just have to actually check out that it's feasible. It's a little weird, but you know what? That's my God-given right to be a little bit weird. And so I shall. And so it was said. Bad build, little bit weird. And we still got this thing hanging out. We still got living as like small dirigibles. My best friend. When I do my homework, I listen to Melanie Martinez, the Crybaby album, and that's it. I like, wait, where's the song that I like from that album? There's one song I know. Let me find out what it's called. Dollhouse. I like Dollhouse from that album. Wait, that's from Dollhouse. I'm wrong. That's not even from the Crybaby album. That's from Dollhouse. Ugh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm messing up today. I sure am. I like Dollhouse by Melanie Martinez. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Griffin, and you should say it. Where do we put the things that we want in the build, but we have no feasible place for? In the outhouse. Sure, because he's too big and he's been sized down, it means that he's going to have this very weird and ominous shadow. But that's normal for a boy his age. This is very normal for a growing lad. Your favorite from her is milk and cookies. Okay, let me add milk and cookies to my Rex list. Because that's another artist. These are all just artists that I wish I knew more about. Yeah, I got halfway through searching milk and I found what is it called? Neutral Milk Hotel just got recommended to me, which makes a lot of sense. Remember when I played normal Lost Phone and all of the characters that just kind of bored me, I put in a category, I ranked them in a category called Neutral Milk Hotel. And I was like, this is a very milky friend, because I remember that. I think about that a lot. That is terrifying. It's normal, Griffin. Stop body shaming this little funky dude. Stop body shaming dirigibles. Dirigibles would not do that to you. Dirigibles would never. Dirigibles would love and respect you. And it is a pity you cannot show the same love that dirigibles shows for you. You have completely ignored. And it fills me with rage. I am angry. Okay, wall art. Wall art. Am I right, everyone? I am. You don't need to answer that question. What goes in a dining room? Let's go by pack first, because that's a good way to limit ourselves. That's nothing. Seasons is all just seasonal things. Cats and dogs is all just like, this isn't really the vibe I was going for, you know? So we're gonna have to call that one a hefty no. Same with this, like this ain't it. Eco lifestyle has some good things, but unless we get that in like this, I don't know if it works. I don't know if it's exactly what we're looking for in this Chili's tonight. So you just started listening to the Sweeney Todd 2012 house recording. Oh, okay. I still have the Sweeney Todd recording that's on YouTube in my Watch Later playlist that I will get round to eventually. I think I was trying to remember who recommended that to me the other day, and I'm realizing now it was you. The only thing I know from Sweeney Todd is I think it's the TikTok song. Where is it? Yeah, the song By the Sea from Sweeney Todd. I know because it became like a TikTok meme for like a week. You like Crybaby from that album as well. I'll add them both, fuck it. I need a recommendations playlist longer than the eye can see. And if this is how we do that, then so be it. I can't find it though, I'm struggling. There it is. It's because I thought it was one word when actually it was two. I small-brained it, my friends. Normal Lost Phone was incredible stream times. I really wish that I had gotten around to making a highlights video for that, because that was a really good time. And because I couldn't make a highlights for it, it's like impossible for me to rewatch and feel the good vibes from, which is a real shame. But there's nothing that can be done. This is simply the way the world is. Ooh, wait, kitchen-y things? Kitchen shit? Knives, 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 knives. Yes. God, I love my little knives in my kitchen. Okay, I'm happy now. Forgive the excitement. Listen to psychedelic porn crumpets. I think you would enjoy. I just had very vivid memories of a playlist that was made for, I think it was Trash's birthday. Not the last one, but the one before that. Trash had a party, and like a playlist was made collaboratively of people could add their own songs. It was brilliant. It was a brilliant idea for like a party playlist, because it meant that everyone's music taste was represented. But like, I remember listening to that in my own, like, just occasionally while doing work. And I remember there being one specific artist that whenever their music came up, I would just skip it because I was just confused, which I never do. And I'm not sure if that was psychedelic porn crumpets, but I think it was. You know what? I'm gonna add it to the list because I have to. But, oh, that's the psychedelic furs. I was like, they did a cover of Love My Way. Turns out they did not. I will add Cornflake because that seems to be their most popular. Watch Tweety Snod. Watch Sweeney Todd now. I will. I really will, because I'm buoyed by the sense that the song. I'm buoyed by the fact that the song that became like a TikTok meme was good. Like By the Sea was good. If I have to watch Sweeney Todd, I guess I do. By the Sea is above. It's good. It made me happy. I do have those. Tweeny Snod.
Tweeny Snod.
Tweeny Snod sounds like, you know, my favourite Sims OC, Abraham James and Todd. Can't remember Todd's last name. It won't come to me. But Todd's brother, Tweeny Snod. That's what I'm getting right now. Just vibes. Todd Marshall, how did I forget? I feel so ashamed. Todd Marshall's brother, Tweeny Snod, you know? Todd Marshall and his husband, Abraham James, and Abraham James' brother-in-law, Tweety Snod. Whew. Oh, it was Gojira. I hated Gojira. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm repulsed by Gojira.
Shave and a haircut.
Shave and a haircut. The comma threatens me, Griffin. There's a lot of meaning in that comma that I cannot decipher, but thank you for the bits. I do have those streams saved. I was going to say, I have the Normal Lost Phone streams saved, and I wanted to highlight them at some point, but it's going to be really fucking tough. I've not been able to work on YouTube highlight content in like, weirdly, since I moved into uni, but I would love to again. Get it? Lol? No, I don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. Wait, is it a Sweetie Todd thing? Griffin! Griffin! Is that a Sweetie Todd reference that I don't understand yet? I'll get it eventually. Let me just watch all of Sweeney Todd and I'll get right back to you. What happened? Oh, I don't know if you... I think you were here for this. We moved dirigibles into the fucking backyard. But other than that, nothing. I really didn't work on the house at all. I got very distracted. Let's focus on paintings. The Sims music has gone very weird, so I'm just gonna not look at her. And let's maybe scroll to like the middle, where the middling paintings are. Maybe this painting of dogs playing Jenga. Maybe that makes it into the build. Oh, that's pretty nice, huh? Oh, you know what? Do you come in a nice wood tone? Oh, you don't? Thanks. That's pretty good too. And comes in some fun colours. Slightly too big for the wall, but I'll put it there just in case. You don't know shaving a haircut 2 bits. I don't know anything. I know nothing, Griffin. I could show you a pie chart of the things I know. The things I know coloured in red. The things I don't know coloured in blue. And it would just be a big blue circle, Griffin. Just a gigantic blue circle, representative of the ocean for its vast and mysterious nature. Gojira's experimental metals, that's understandable. I really enjoy that vibe. I understand why it would be enjoyable. I just don't think it like... I think the thing that I love of music isn't what Gojira are aiming for. Which in one case is fantastic. So it means that if their aim was experimental metal, they've fucking done that really well. It just means that the kind of music that I listen to, it just doesn't fit that vibe, which is sad. Oh, it's 10 p.m. People are yelling. Watch a stage version. The movie is good, but not as good as the stage version. Yeah, I have in my watch later the stage version that Trash recommended. I would get bits to give them to you, but I'm saving for Christmas. Save for Christmas, Carly. Don't worry. You don't need to gift bits. The bits are fun mainly for like getting a message read by Nicole, but like they're not a. Please don't feel bad for not gifting me bits. Like I promise, just having people hang out in chat and vibe and give suggestions for the build. That's more than enough. You nearly finished Pokemon Ultra Moon. Didn't you finish Pokemon Ultra Sun like 2 days ago?
This is for Carly Woo.
See, Carly, you did give bits. 3. Wow, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much. I'm gonna use those in every day of my life. Every fucking day. That's fun. Wait, I get good vibes from this painting. I sure do. Now, do you come in a wood tone? Do you? Oh, you kind of do. Maybe not the autumnal vibe I was going for exactly, but I respect it. No, I swear you said you finished Pokemon Ultra Sun. You asked if I'd played Ultra Sun. Okay. Thank you for remembering that. I remember there being some connection to Ultra Sun, but apparently that's where my brain gave up. That's where my brain ended. Good job remembering. I need help. I mean, that's kind of cute. Why are you revving? It's like nighttime. Jesus Christ, I say as I yell at my window. Like some sort of maniac. Some sort of mellow maniac. If you know what I'm saying. If you know where I'm going with this. I think I'm into that. It's a little weird, but you know, the best things in life are just a little bit weird. They're not even either. I'll work on that.
Below Banyuk.
Below Banyuk? Banyuk? Bida-bida-bida-bida-bum. Bada-bing, bada-da-da-bida-bum. Bada-bada-da-bida-bida-bing. You know? Do you ever just do that and feel it very intensely? Because I sure do. Every day of my life. Every day of my life. Oh, I kind of did want this, didn't I? I thought it was weird, but I also have committed really hard to the idea now of just having like a dining room and then in the corner there's just like a fucking this. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Rude of you to suggest that I would not be okay. But I'm fine. I'm doing good. I won't lie to you. Head's so empty today. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's maybe because I did spend 3 hours putting snake venom in tubes and just shaking it about a little bit. But I'm like so head empty. I'm really surprised that I've survived 2 hours of streaming without just like going dead silent for 10 minutes. But I'm having a good time. I'm vibing. You meant to say moon. You possibly even said that in the chat and I just missed it. But I've never played either. I'm guessing they came after like X and Y. If it came after like, if it came like after Alpha and shit, I can't remember. It was like the first 3D game they did on like the 3D DS, the 3DS. Anything after that, I did not play. I have good vibes now. Carly, you've obtained the vibes. If you did a vibe check right now, Carly, your vibes would be off the charts, off the scale. They'd be greater than 100. You'd break the bar. You've acquired another K-pop? Wait, those are good. That's a good emote. How do you get that? Is that something you just get from like being on Twitch and like interactive in chats? Because that explains why I don't have anything. I'm a Twitch hypocrite. I could only do this side of Twitch. I don't know how to be in chat. That's really good. Namri has so many. Oh my god, what is K-pop heart? That one's adorable. K-pop selfie? These are fantastic, but why Twitch? Why this partnership with K-pop? I don't get it. Minor spoilers for Sweetie Todd, but it's part of the set up in Act 1. One of the weirdest songs, but genuinely really good in horror ways, Mea Culpa. It's cut out for most performances, but it was the one I saw live, and it's basically just the religious judge punishing himself for finding his adopted daughter attractive. Oh, and he starts to enjoy himself too much and basically decides to make her marry him, and that's his villain introduction. Ugh, that's so yucky. That's so gross. I can see why that would be like a good horror song. Ugh. And the Latin in the name, very, very religious judgy, very judgy. Ugh, Democrats. It was cut from the movie because it's really uncomfy, but it's actually very important. Yeah, I can see why you'd cut that from a movie. Like, even reading it just feels really yucky. But I can also see the importance, like, in setting up a villain. Where is my... Why did you end up there? Why did my plant migrate? Don't do that. Aha, JK, you're so sexy. Unless... Don't migrate, my plant. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This room looks really empty, and I don't know why. Is it too big? Do I need to make this room smaller? I shouldn't, because then everything's just too close to this door, but like, it just looks kind of weird. Maybe I should just leave it. Maybe like this is the room that makes sense and everything else does not. I'm just gonna leave it. Namri has them all, you're a true stan. Namri makes K-pop fan cams on Twitter. Namri says, stream, Stan Luna. Namri stans Luna. I had Moon but got stuck in a part, never was able to finish it. I think that's a common Pokemon experience, I think, for me at least. There's so many Pokemon games where it's like, I was having a great time and then I got stuck, so I just never went back to it. That's kind of how I was with Pokemon Sword that came out the most recently. Like, I'm just at a place where I just sort of got stuck there and tried to get past it, but failed, so gave up. You saw it on a school trip. Running theme of disturbing sexual situations I've seen in... Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like the number of plays that they show you as like a child that are just disturbing is very weird. Like, I saw a production of Midsummer Night's Dream where one of like the funny haha jokes was just like this one guy having a moment where like he's nearly naked, like he's got like a towel covering his like lower body and he's nearly naked, aha, funny joke. And the way it's supposed to be staged is that his front is covered by the towel and then the towel is pulled away just as he spins, so like then his back is covered by the towel. But what basically happened is that the towel was pulled away too early, so for like a half second there was just like full frontal nudity on a school trip before the guy like turned around and the towel covered things again. Like, it was, and yet I saw none of this. I just zoned out during this part of the play. So I just like woke back up into existence to everyone from my school being like, oh my god, did you see that? He was naked for like 2 seconds. And I was like, what? Why? Who? And that was my day. Thank you. I saw that production of Midsummer Night's Dream. Trash did see it. Like, we saw a lot of things that day. Not me, of course, but we saw them collectively as a group. This fucking bathroom. How do you make a bathroom look not bad in this game? I don't know. I need to be taught. What if we do that? That's kind of rustic. Yeah, rustic vibes. Am I right, ladies? I think I am. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Oh, you know what we could do? I used to do this occasionally. I stole it from someone else, like everything in The Sims 4. But you take that, and then you take, where is it? Oh, we'll get this out just as well, just in case. There's like a wallflower that you can put up. Maybe it's in flowers. Democrats, I don't know. And you can like attach it into the thingy thing and it looks pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean good enough. Fine by me. I'm not gonna be able to find it though. We're gonna have to settle for some wall herbs. Which is fine by me. I'll have some wall herbs. I'll have wall herbs for free, but I'd rather not, you know? I'd rather have something else. Something with a bit more flavour. Oh, those are good wall herbs. Okay, I changed my mind. I changed it. We can have some like wall herbs hanging up. No, I changed it again. We can have some wall herbs hanging up. Because, you know, rustic. Having some herbs hanging above the toilet just makes total sense. This bathroom makes total sense. Oh, you finished Sword? Oh, you beat me then, Carly. You massively beat me. I'm like maybe 70% of the way through Sword. So you got stuck on Moon, but you finished Sword. Wow, way to flex. You come into my stream, Carly, and you flex about how much better you are at video games. My heart is broken this here day. This is an okay bathroom. I have nothing to add to this bathroom. It's taken its toll on me, I won't lie. And I think it's time to move on. Right, the kitchen. I think I want some final kitchen-y things. You know, like bowls of fruit and etc. Maybe some tea bags. Tea bags is like cabiny. I think. It's too much colour. I changed my mind. Maybe just a big crate. Here you go, gang. Have big crate. I'll leave that outside. A raid might be coming? Oh, that's terrifying. That's scary. That's a threat, Griffin. You've threatened me. Sorry. I'll forgive you, Carly, I will. I'll forgive you this one time. Oh, we just saw, Trash said you saw the Duchess of Malfi in theatre with school and that has a lot of stuff in it, but you were older at that point. Oh, look, a raid! May Cherry, thank you so much for the raid. Also, how badly did I just butcher your username? Was it bad? Was it like really bad? That's kind of embarrassing. Oh, that was so embarrassing of me. What's in the crate? Oh, maybe what's in the crate? Maybe. Okay. Shh, pretend you didn't see this. Shh. So like, oh no, what's in this crate? I wonder. And then you open it up, and it's just, you know, dirigibles. Ye Old Living is like small dirigibles. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, shit, you get the 200th feed. That's impressive. You came here per Griffin's suggestion. Yeah, Griffin hinted that there might be a raid coming. It was very subtle, so I wasn't certain. It was very, very subtle, but I just got the general gist. Maybe we just commit really hard to a fruit bowl. Maybe this place has like two things going for them. Big pots, big knives, fruit. And that's all they do. That's all they do here. When you live in a cabin with your wife, you just cut up fruit and you have a nice time. That's it. You don't do anything else. And that is a threat. When they send you to the Sapphic cabin in the woods, you eat fruit. Or you die. Anyway, hello! 201! Woo! These feeds, by the way, we're feeding a metaphysical Twitch ghost that haunts us all. And if we don't feed the Twitch ghost, then... Oh no, my game's frozen. No! I'm gonna scream. Not again. No. I'm not even kidding. But like frozen as in I can't even get out. It's like it's a white scream. And I can't even get back into stream that. This sucks. Did I save this time? Fun fact, Chai. Last time I saved was about an hour and a half ago. Wait. Streamlabs? Shit, no, it's frozen. Look what you did with your raid. Look what you did! You're able to stage show a class in a minute, but you'll swing by again. Let's get to 200! Oh yeah, 200, I'll be doing a cooking stream. Oh yeah, shit, I forget that that's even gonna be a thing. Let's get there, hype. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm gonna, May, I'm gonna call you May until you say otherwise, and then I will, call you May. Hello?
Hello?
Chronometer, thank you for the, the way I said it the first time. Thank you for the follow. I didn't save. So I'm a little embarrassed. I didn't save. The weird and wacky and totally interesting thing is, so I streamed building this cabin last Wednesday, and we got to about, weirdly I think actually about 2 hours into the stream. And my game froze. And the last time I had saved was, I hadn't saved at all. I'd been playing for 2 hours and I hadn't saved. So I had to rebuild the whole thing off stream. So today I was like, okay, I've rebuilt the whole thing. I'm going to work on the bedrooms and I'm going to fix it all and I'm going to save this time. And then I didn't. And then I just didn't save. Which means I'm gonna have to rebuild these parts again. But these parts are the hardest bits because it's so hard to like just sort of quickly go through a Twitch stream that I did a week ago and look for where I put a fruit bowl. Like, you think I could do that? I don't have the power. The game should autosave because I feel like it's a big running joke in the Sims community of like, don't forget to save because if you don't save, your game will die and you'll be crushed under the weight of 2 hours of hopeless dreams, and it hurts. But I forget. When I'm busy putting fruit bowls down and choosing colour schemes and yelling about the wood tones, it just doesn't occur to me to save, so I don't. Oh, we're skipping frames too. Hold the phone. Oh, I'm gonna have to close the game. That's so annoying. Democrats. Okay. How do I do that again? Task manager. End task. Now we need to go see what I did. We need to go see last time I saved because I'm really frightened. I'm really scared. And I feel like the Sims 2 music is actually reflecting that very accurately. Last save was post bedroom. Yeah, I know. On the plus side, we get the very fun experience of like seeing how far we'd come before the great swallowing of the save, the great embadening. The raid really did catch the train. No, I think Trash is onto something with saying that The Sims sort of caps out at 2 hours. I don't know if this is just a me thing or what, but after 2 hours, it just goes away. There are technically 17 people with this stream open. Oh, a rip. Sucks to be them. To the 17 people. You know the Netflix show To All the Boys I've Loved Before? What about to all the 17 people with the stream open? That's my movie concept. Please fund me, Netflix. I'm so frightened. Are you going to end the stream? I will do something else for probably about 20 minutes. We'll see how... No! I hadn't even changed the name of the cabin. And we still have fucking Dino and Draco. No. I mean, this room's easy to fix, right? We just put the fruit bowl down. This room's easy to fix. It's still too big. The bathroom. This room is just empty. The study is deceased. Rip to the study, but I'm different. Let me just get rid of the things I know didn't make it into the final build. I think that's it. My heart is in agony. I'm in tatters. I'm torn apart. I'm physically deceased. With this far back. Yeah, let's how about we just do the kitchen? We'll just put the fruit bowl down, like right there, and we'll do the knives. And then that's everything. We finished, we finished, yay! Imagine, the thing is as well, I've been debating doing like because I'm a crazy person who has to debate everything in my brain, I've been debating turning this into like a speed build on YouTube because I'm ridiculously proud of what we've accomplished. It's just like a little cabin, but I think it looks really soft and that makes me happy. Oh, it was in kitchen stuff, right? Okay. Okay. Where is that? Where are my knives? I like your funny words, Magic Man. Okay, here it was. Here were my knives. But yeah, I've been debating turning it into like a Sims speed build on YouTube, which would just involve like taking the segments of the stream where I've built the cabin, speeding up the build components, and then recording like a voiceover over it where I just talk it through, but also just, it's kind of like a real podcast. So it'd be like a stream, but without the interaction, for like a 10-15 minute speed build. And I've debated it. But if I do that, there's going to be parts of the speed build where it like cuts out every 5 minutes and just gets replaced by like a slightly different version. Oh, the bookshelf doors are gone. My loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe. This is so sad, Alexa played motion sickness. I do currently have emotional motion sickness. Somebody pull the window down. I need that. This was before towel rack. This was so far back. Wait, the ball pit? No, don't tell me I've lost my ball pit. Oh, thank God. Okay, as long as we have the ball pit in the outhouse so that there's piss in the balls, then I'm okay. As long as we have this, we have as much as we need. We've lost dirigibles, but hey, I can bring back dirigibles easily. Living is like small dirigibles. There we go. There he There he be he. Small dirigibles, am I right? Hungry Churro, thank you. I'm really proud of this kitchen. I was also really proud of this room right here. This was a study 10 minutes ago. Now it is but a wreck of what I once was. Now it is a monument to the hubris of man. And all that is contained within is fear and loneliness. But I like the kitchen. You're right about that. This is a good build. I respect us. I just think it looks soft. I like Sims builds that I want to live in. I want to think of them as like, oh, I'll just put this down. Like, this is just my concept for the house that I will live in one day. It's the concept. I'll do it. I'll build it. I will be doing it. Speed build would be cool. Yeah, I want to try it out. I want to try out a speed build. I feel like what I do with YouTube is I just throw things at a wall. Like I tried Dream Daddy Crack. I've tried AMVs. I've tried shitposting. And I just want to try a speed build, you know? I like that my YouTube channel is just this absolute amalgamation of ridiculous bullshit. Like, I have a video called Caffeinated Galloping Camel, and it's like 20 seconds of a song I made on GarageBand, which is just like discordant yelling. In fact, no, I'll play it for you. I'll play it without the visuals, because I'll be completely honest, you don't need the visuals. And then right at the end, you actually have like Trash's voice saying caffeinated galloping camels. And I can't fully remember why I made this, but all I know is that it's amazing. Anyway.
Caffeinated galloping camel.
Caffeinated galloping camel. God, I love it. Feels great to be alive. You couldn't breathe for a moment, like you breathed in, they couldn't breathe. Carly, are you okay? Okay, Carly, focus. Take deep breaths. The breathing tactics. Picture like a round thing, and then when you breathe in, it expands, and when you breathe out, it goes small again. And try and make it like very slow and even and relaxing. In all seriousness, I hope you're doing okay. I hope that was just a brief, like, haha, my lungs, ooh, quirky little lungs. A speed build will take less editing time. Yeah, it will as well, because all I'd have to do is take the streams, cut out the bits that I know are like this, where I'm just looking at the build for a bit, speed it up, like, that's easy, and then I could just talk over it for 20 minutes, like, that's easy. Oh, Griffin said, the meme is finally true, P is stored in the balls. We solved it. Today, we fixed it. We know exactly where P is stored. Gamers. And they say gamers don't win. They do. Anyway, they do be winning. I'm trying my bestest. Let's just make this room smaller again. Let's shrink it all down, just so we know what we're doing. So that when I do inevitably come back to this, I at the very least have like the template stored. Oh wait, that got rid of my bookshelf. Don't go away. Don't go away, my bookshelf. You're so sexy. Aha, JK unless. I think I've got to do move objects for that. Yeah, there we go. Maybe that's what went wrong. Don't go away. Yeah, cool. Cool. For some reason that moves my plant, but that's the way it goes in the Smims 5. The Smims 5. Smims. I deleted so much. That was so small brained. Okay. My favourite part of the song, Hey Ya. Trash is in Caffeinated. Trash cameos in Caffeinated Galloping Cavalry. You remember making it, but I don't remember why. I think the context was like, I was in a biology A-level class and someone just said something and compared it to like the feeling of, I think compared a feeling to like feeling like caffeinated galloping camels. And I was like, oh, that's a fun sentence. I like that. And then the joke was like, haha, we're a band, but our like hit song is Caffeinated Galloping Camels. And then I just sat on GarageBand and I just put discordant noises together. And then I was like, hey, someone say Caffeinated Galloping Camels, and Trash did. And that's it. That's the context that we've all been waiting for. I'm glad you're okay now, Carly. I'm glad you're okay. Was that worth the hype? Yeah, straight up, yeah. No question about it. No ifs, ands, or ors, or buts. It was good. I'm proud of it. It's my best piece of content. Oh, that and My Name is Bob made me king of the world. That's like... Oof. I did good there. I did good and we should respect me more. People don't respect me enough for the things that I've done for this community. Oh, I haven't even changed the rug. No, I have changed the rug. Okay. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Ah, what was it called, the door now? Because I remember looking for the door took a little while last time, and I think it will. Ooh. Oh, and she was wrong. She was actually the world's smartest person. My brain is large. Anyway, thank you for coming. Okay, move that out of the way a little bit like we did the first time. And then we'll just keep saving. I can't believe I didn't do this. The Inhale Exhale Shape GIF is actually in a Wolf music video. The Wolf rabbit hole really does just keep going, doesn't it? It's endless. It could drag you down so far, and yet it won't, because it's kinder than that. It's kinder. And I'm glad. Didn't we caffeinate water fleas? That was why. Oh, potentially. Oh no, in all caffeinating water fleas. That was the year before, actually. And it really freaked me out. Like, hey, I don't know if you've ever seen a water flea that has been caffeinated and is heart beating fast, but it's freaky. God, you're doing your homework. Bye, Miller. Thank you for hanging out, Carly. Thank you for joining us on your break. But you got this, okay? Beat that homework into submission. Do it till it's done. And in return, I will do my work tomorrow. Wink. I will, though. JK, unless? No, I will. In your honor. Unless? No, but like caffeinated water fleas is terrifying. Their little heartbeats. I find it very freakish to look at animals that are little and their lives are very like, you know? Like, because they're little, they're yucky, and I don't like that. Like, it's the way I feel about birds. I'm legitimately terrified of birds. Like, I have a fear of birds. It's called ornithophobia, and it's very real. Don't laugh at me or I will cry. But, I think a lot of it stems from the idea of, like, I'm really scared of the fact that birds are so small, and like, if I kicked a bird, it wouldn't be able to defend itself. Like, I have a power over a bird's life that I should not have, and that freaks me out. I don't want that. Please take it away. Please take these birds away so that I don't accidentally harm them. That's all I'm saying. God, there was so much we'd added, now it's just gone. Ugh. I'm not going to add it all back now, but it is wild the fact that I could add it back a lot quicker than I put it in the first place, which is ridiculous, but that's what you get for building in the Smims. That is the Smims way. The movie The Birds is actually scary for you. It would be if I'd seen it. I refuse to see it because I don't want to feel scared, but if I did watch that movie, you are correct that the emotion I would feel would be fear. Like, that's a real horror movie for me. It's not just like, what if birds were spooky? It's like, no, birds are spooky to me. When I'm walking, maybe with a friend, like if I'm walking with a person and there's a bird in my way, I will physically put my friend in the way of the bird. Like, I see birds as a threat, and yet I'm so threatened by them that I'm more willing to risk like the safety of a friend so that I don't have to deal with them. That's how deep the conspiracy goes. That's how deep it is. Like, what chair did we use last time as well? Did we use this? No. Did we use this? No. What the fuck did we use? Jeez, I can't remember. I think it was maybe a little higher up, wasn't it? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to get back to this one. This one's something I'll do off stream. You know, just like last week when I did the same thing as I did today and just didn't save. Somebody in my class poured Mountain Dew on the water flea and it exploded. Heart go fast. Ugh, that's so spooky. I don't get it. Like, I don't think I have the right amount of empathy, but I think that to pour Mountain Dew on a water flea and have it explode is maybe one of like the scariest stories. Like, that's somebody's villain origin story. Like, they were a bad kid. One time they poured Mountain Dew on a flea and it exploded. Like, that's spooky. I'm a scared. It's a me, scared Mario. My favourite live animal practical was bonking the little snails on the head and teaching them not to be scared. Well, yeah, no, that was a good one. What was the word for that? Jesus Christ, I wish I remembered any of my science. I do science now. I'm a biochemistry student at a university, and yet I don't fucking know. I want to say domesticating the snails, but you can't domesticate. Habituation. Ah, okay, so cowards domestication, true. The birds work for the bourgeoisie. They do. They do. I would know. I'm their enemy. I'm the enemy of the bourgeoisie. It was horrific and I didn't see it happen. Ugh, I hate stuff like that. Weirdly, there was one time, I suppose verbal content warning for a little bit of gore. There was one time in one of my science classes we had to cut apart like I think it was probably like a sheep's heart. I can't remember. It was a reasonably small heart. And I enjoyed that. Like, that felt fine. I was okay with it. And then one time, like a few years later, we were supposed to cut up an eye, and I refused. I left.
Toxic isn't going to like this.
Wait, did you just become bit leader number 1? Is that what you just did? Oh no. Oh no. Thank you for the bits, Griffin. But Griffin, I'd be scared if I were you. You do not know the lengths they will go. Be more frightened. But yeah, shh, nobody say anything for today. Shh, nobody say anything. Shh, nobody tell Toxic. I was taking good care of my water fleas, as you should. I tried to take care of them. I felt really bad about the ones that like wouldn't survive, because it's just like they were just hanging out. It's like, can you imagine if we took a human being and you just picked it up and you put it in like a room and you force-fed it Diet Coke? Actually, that sounds pretty good. That sounds like my dream situation. Being removed from responsibility and being force-fed Diet Coke. You know what? I'd actually prefer that. Scrap my whole sentence. I'll bask in my short-lived glory while I can. I really should have worked on making a number 1 bit badge. I am still in the process of that. I have ideas. I'll try and work on that while you still have it, Griffin. And then you'll have like a cool mellow designed number 1 bit badge before Toxic takes it away from you. They will. They'll do it. The eye dissection was fun. The eye juices may have squirted across the table. Ugh, I think it's because I'm sensitive about eyes as well. Like, it's tough to be sensitive about heart-themed gore, isn't it? Because you don't see your heart. It's in your body. It does its thing, but you don't have to see it. An eye is so many weird layers, because not only do you have to see it in the mirror, but you also see with it. So I feel really sensitive about the idea of having to dissect an eye, because I'd feel like every incision I would make into that little fleshy sphere would be like would be as if I was making it into my own eyes, and it would just to see physically like harming an eye, to see that would be painful to me. So I had to leave the room. I couldn't do it. I went and sat in a corridor. It was great. It was a good day. Someone I knew in grade school kept a cow's eye in their locker and forgot it was there over winter break. Why, Griffin? Why were they giving you access to cow's eyes in grade school that you could feasibly take out of the room? I'm horrified. I am perturbed. That's all I can say. I'll keep the game open for now. I will keep it on like the front of the... Oh, did I? Did I just make this even small? No, that's okay. Okay, that's fine. I will keep the game open for now, and I will sort of like keep it centered on this, because why? There was a because. Oh, because I'm ending the stream now, but I don't want to just close the game, because on days where I don't have webcam, our options are either like this or the be right back screen. And as much as I love the Be Right Back scream, it's not the same vibes as it used to be, you know? It's just not the same as it was. Oh, we've lost the game though now, though. That's fun. That's fun, cool. Piss?
Piss.
Piss. I agree. Hello, Toxic. Hi. Hi, Toxic. Trash said it was cool looking at the reflective lens because it was iridescent. I bet that was cool. If you could have, you know, dissected the eye and then brought me back in for the parts that were less gory and eye themed, I would have loved it. You joined right at the end. Oh no. See, this is a battle that I think you both need to today. This is not the battle you fight, Griffin and Toxic. Today you do not fight. You joined right at the end. Hey, in defense, Toxic, if you wanted to, if don't feel bad about missing out on cabin content, because the same thing that happened last week happened again, which means that actually visually no progress has been made today. I have built for 2.5 hours, and yet do you see it?
I fight for honor.
I fight for honor. Fight for honor on Saturday. Save your honor for Saturday. Today is not a day for honor. It is a day for living is like small dirigibles. Please, Toxic, look at small dirigibles and know when to stop. Please look at small dirigibles. Trash has to deal with human remains for your uni course, you have to deal with it. I'm glad in that case that you're fine with gore like that, Trash. Like, it's good that you are. The max gore I have to deal with is like the vague. One time I had to handle a locust fat body, but that was okay, it just smelled a bit bad. That's the max I can handle. A big glump of fat from a locust. It's not uncommon to see actual dead bodies during my lecture. We picked good degrees for our individual selves then, Trash. You've already handled human bones and body fluids? Oh, I've handled a human brain. I've like held a human brain. But I didn't have to do anything about getting it out of a body, so I guess it's less of a flex. We both skipped over 69, you've both already lost. I hope you both are very proud of yourselves. We could have had 69. We could have had the funny number, but now we have nothing. Who ratted me out? Wait, let me check the Discord. Let me see if someone ratted. I don't think anybody did. I think it might have just been pure coincidence, Griffin. Like, bad timing. Mello, help me. I did it. I tried. You streamed? Enzo, you streamed? Proud of you. How did it go? Did you have a good time? What did you play? Whoa, with gloves? Oh, you mean the human brain or the body thing? The human brain, it was because I was part of like back in A-levels, I was part of like a university program where I could go to another university, and I did like a series of lecture type things that were supposed to help like boost your educational CV. It was ridiculous, but as part of it, they took us into a room and they like showed us a human brain that had been recently extracted from a cadaver, and we got to hold it with gloves. You streamed miceless. The best way to stream for the first time, I think, honestly. And then you can just focus on like getting to grips with like whatever stream program you're using, like Streamlabs, or just using like the Twitch stream manager. I'm glad. What did you play, Enzu? Gabe, we're raiding Gabe. I'm down. I'll raid Gabe. Sure, I'll raid Gabe for free. You barely even have to pay me like little marshmallows. I'll just do it. Right, let me open Gabe's channel. May someone explain Gabe? Gabe's just a plant. Yeah. I think it's just because I'm still kind of in the mindset where like I forget to raid. Like the majority of my streams have just been raidless. It's very rare actually that we raid. It's only been common recently because of Gabe. Oh, it was mobile streaming. Oh, I never used that. How is that? How's mobile streaming through Twitch? Is it shaky internet-wise, or did you find it nice? The most upsetting thing you've done as a confirmatory okay. Content warning for body horror, I guess. I mean, maybe Human Steam Innocent body horror for everyone, but for me, yeah. And then the test was positive and I could see the spermatozoa under the microscope. And then my brain was just like, I'm holding a thing with semen from an unknown source. That's really like, they just hand you like a little pot and they're like, here you go. Have fun. Look at it under a microscope. Like, that's so... I guess it makes sense, you know, like considering that you're doing forensic. It makes sense that you handle human like bodily things. But no, don't say that, Griffin. Griffin, I will ban you. I'm tempted to time you out for that. You know what you did. It was about you got 2 viewers, but most of the time it was 1. Still very good. That's a really good first stream. I'm glad that you had a good time. I'm glad. You keep that up. I mean, 2 is only 1 away from 3. And then once you've got an average of 3, you know, like, you're on your way. I'm glad you did it. I recommend it to anyone. It's a really fun experience. Same with blood. You don't know if it's real till you do the test. It just feels like such a weird premise. Like they hand you a bodily fluid and they're like, oh, this could be real semen. You'll have to see. And then you're like, yeah, it won't be though. And then you look under a microscope and it's like, oh, this came from a body. This came from this was in a human. A human grew this. Black bar at the top, black bar at the bottom. Impact font, laughing face emoji. Who grew this semen? Who grew this semen? You see, I made it into a meme. Sky is such a fun game. I don't think I've heard of Sky. I can look it up after the stream. I can look it up. I'm interested. I think I like the idea of any game that's just one word. It's mysterious. There's intrigue. This came from a body. I will go feral, Griffin. I will riot against the machine. AKA the Griffin machine. Your coal course bones are weird to handle. What is the feel of a bone, Trash? Do they feel hollow? Are the bones as hollow as the night? Or are they like clunky? Do they feel heavy? You have to be over 100 years old for legal reasons? Oh, so it's like, for legal reasons this is a joke. For legal reasons my bones are 100 years old. Yeah, okay. Sky Children of Light. Let me look that up. You just call it Sky. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you've made it sound cooler already. Just by referring to it as one word. It looks very pretty. Oh, it looks actually... Oh, it looks gorgeous, actually. And this is a mobile game? Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna add this to my stuff to do folder, because this looks ridiculous. Developed in 2019. A Switch version to follow. That's okay, I'm stealing that. That's a good rec. It is beautiful and free. We are spoiled. We are spoiled by free, good game content. They're heavy. And it depends on the bone how solid they feel. Ugh, I don't like the idea of a heavy bone. No thank you, sir. No thank you. Get these bones away from me. I'm ready to hatch from my skeleton. I think that I just assume bones are very light and the thing that is heavy is like, you know, flesh and shit and blood. Free Twitch followers? Please, I'm actually begging you. Someone give me like a free Twitch followers readout, please. I'm begging you. I need it. Okay, I am ending the stream. We're gonna raid Gabe the Plant. Gabe the Plant is a plant that sits in a window and listens to good music. So if that seems like the kind of thing you're into, stick around for the raid. I'm gonna trigger the raid command, so if anyone speaks, I'm gonna be afraid. Because I will want to respond, but we will be raiding. I will be afraid, get it? IOP sure, but it's... Oh yeah, everything has in-app purchases though. Everything does. And so I'm not even bothered. I just won't purchase. I just won't in-app purchase. Want to buy followers? I'm drunkle. Click here for followers.com. That's good. Okay, I've clicked raid. I'm gonna copy and paste that. We're not to buy followers and drunkle. Click here. I'm gonna steal that so I can use that for another day. I'm gonna raid Gabe the Plant. Oh, don't ask me about the sanctity of life now, Toxic. You know what you did. Okay, thank you everyone for hanging out today. It's been a blast. It's gonna be especially a blast having to rebuild everything I did because I never saved my Sims game. Saturday, as long as Chai is still down, I hope to be squad streaming with Chai playing a puzzle co-op game called We Were Here. So that's very exciting. And then next week, fuck knows. That's next week. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna raid Gabe the Plant. Raid message, as always, fun, funky, fresh, in any combination. And yeah, I hope to see you Saturday whenever you can. Let's be good while trash can't make the beginning. But yeah, I'm gonna click raid now. XOXO, go piss girl.